one video when fire. And I was telling you about the speech that Siaga was giving. A Manley and his crew was in the crowd. And every time Siaga walked me more to talk, them shout, blood, blood, fire, fire. Every time Siaga walked me more to make him speech, them shout out, blood, blood, fire, fire. So another time when him Siaga get back and tell him, say, oh, I don't know one. But it's going to be blood for blood and fire for fire. But only that part of it was written in the news. Right, I'm only right.
Not talking, but I want to see what Caution is saying.
No, don't see what him saying. Please, Joseph, do. Not see what him say.
Alright.
He might ask where the loan was used for, and who knows? The man just mentioned the loan. So, oh, anybody are gonna know what the loan used for?
Yeah, but as I say,
I just identified Charmaine. It was actually in the Gleaner. It was actually in the Gleaner.
It was in
$192 million approved just 2 days ago.
For what?
I'm now looking at my laptop to read.
What date is that in the Gleaner? Because I have the Gleaner online. I say I want to read the article for myself. What date?
Hold on there. If me today is what? Thursday.
Friday. Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. And it approved, you say yesterday and it approved. So if me I tell you for Monday, so loan not take and take a loan yesterday, am I a liar?
No, but that's not the question. Him said it in the Gleaner. And they will try to find it.
I'm not seeing it in the Gleaner online, Charmaine.
No, but me have Gleaner online, so I want to know the date so I can check for myself right now on my laptop.
The date should be on your Gleaner, Ingram.
What date, Mr. Ingram?
I'm turning on my laptop to read the information. Because I save it on my phone. I just went and look at it just now. But when I do that now, it throw me off. So I'm turning on my laptop. You see, I never come here. I have no reason to lie about anything, you know. When I speak facts.
Anyway, until we find that anybody else want to talk on top of my screen.
I also wanted to point out the importance of continue to emphasize the precarious state our economy is in, and we continue to ignore the facts.
What precarious state is our economy? Let us discuss economic, Mr. Ekman. What precarious state our economy is?
We're looking at a situation in which the budget for 24-25 was cut by 19.6 billion from the capital budget.
Repeat that?
The capital budget was cut by 19.6 billion.
For 24-25?
Yes.
Was cut.
When the Ministry of Finance confirmed it the other day.
Are you talking 25-26?
24-25, 25-26.
Can't be 24-25, sir.
25-26.
I know where I talk about. The budget was not cut in grams, so stop misinforming people. We had a major hurricane and a season of rain. What happened was that money was not spent on certain capital projects, and so that money went back to the consolidated fund, right? So when I say, all right, the budget cut, what is it a bad thing if the budget cut? Can that mean the government spend less money? Why problem if it cut? No answer. Okay, so the persons who want to know, the budget was not cut. We had a hurricane and we had the wettest year we had in like 20 years. So the government was not able to spend as they wanted on certain capital projects. So I think 19 million or 19 whatever was not a billion or billion was not spent.
In 2024, the finance minister told us that because of the procurement process, they were unable to spend the.
Yeah, also box on your in at the box.
In the last 4 years, they've been unable to spend the capital. Mr. Ingram.
Yes.
Mr. Ingram.
Yes.
What budget was cut for 24-25?
Yes. See there. It's about. See there now. So it's on the. Yes. The World Bank approves new US 192 million project for Jamaica.
Yeah,
2 days ago.
World Bank, bro.
The US. I just type it in and saw it.
I'm gonna find it. I want to find it.
The US 192 million sustainable development policy financing include a special option which allows Jamaica to quickly and establish. So it's from the World Bank. From the World Bank, 192 billion.
Come and say read it, Franklin. These people lie for no reason, though. Oh my God.
So yes, the world. I'm reading the article is here. The article
Can I
is
say
here.
something here?
Mr. Ingram, can you give Joseph the head so you can type it in English and read it for us?
Well,
that's what you're reading.
The heading read,
Yep.
World Bank approves new US 192 million project for Jamaica.
Can I say something here, please?
So hold on. So if you said US approves 1.192 billion project for did you say loan?
Million.
Can I
192 project. So is that a loan?
Can I say something here?
Hold on, Margaret. Mr. Ingram, that will be for next year.
No, sir.
Joseph, can you find it for me? Can you find it for me, please?
Budget data start next week.
Did the lady here showing it? What's her name? When I see her name.
Joseph, can you find it for me?
Mr. Ingram, the budget debate started.
I'm searching. Give me a moment, because I see 192
See there?
announcement of the World Bank record lending to the Caribbean countries
You see it? See it?
in fall year of 1979 reaches $192 million on September 24, 1979. That me I see from the World Bank search.
World Bank country director of the Caribbean. The person who is there is Lilia Bonish.
It's for the Caribbean, so it's not for Jamaica.
So hold on.
You're looking at something
1990,
different.
Joseph.
Hold on, let me see.
You're looking at something different.
The US.
So, Mr. Ingram, what are you
Hold
looking
on.
at?
Hold on.
What is your headline, Mr. Ingram?
World Bank approved new US 192 million project for Jamaica. And the person who is World Bank country
You hear that,
director
Joseph?
for the Caribbean. World Bank
You hear that,
country
Joseph?
director for the Caribbean. Lilia.
I'm gonna read it. I found what you was reading. The World Bank Group's Board of Executive Directors approved a new project to support Jamaica in promoting private sector development and improving disaster preparedness. The US,
That's not a loan.
the 192 million Sustainable and Resilient Recovery Development Policy financing includes a special option which allows Jamaica to quickly access funds in the event of a disaster. So it wasn't a loan, it's funds allocated just in case of a disaster. Jamaica has made substantial progress over the past. Hold on, Mr. Ingram. Hold on, Mr. Ingram. This is the same thing as March 3, 2025. Mr. Ingram, I'm working with you here. I want to help you.
Mr. Ingram, could you be quiet?
Mr. Ingram, I want to help you. Let me read, please. Please.
No, the same article you're reading state that.
Quiet, Mr. Ingram.
Joseph, you're moderator, man. Come on.
It's March 3rd, 2025. So you're right. It came out 2 days ago. You weren't lying about this coming out, but it's what you said it came out for. Now, please listen while I read, my brother.
I said it's a loan. That's what I said.
It's not a loan. It's funds allocated for disaster.
It states clearly here.
It does not state that clearly.
Joseph, read the article now, please. Please.
I'm going to start over again. Everybody, please, with your understanding, open your ears to the mouth.
Joseph, everyone mute everybody mic. Mute everybody mic.
And while we mute, I want the screen for tap. I want the screen for mighty God. Let's see what time now. Come here, go on my bed. Come on, man.
Okay. The World Bank Group's board of executive directors approved a new project to support Jamaica in promoting private sector development and improving disaster preparedness. The $192 million US Sustainable and Resilient Recovery Development Policy financing includes a special option which allows Jamaica to quickly access funds in the event of a disaster. Jamaica has made substantial progress over the past decade, reducing its public debt to GDP ratio to a record low of 73.3% at the end of 2023 to 2024 beginning, the lowest in the last 25 years. Despite this positive trajectory, the country faces ongoing challenges, including slow economic growth, high informal employment, and vulnerability to natural hazards. Recent events, including Hurricane Beryl in July 2024, have further highlighted Jamaica's susceptibility to environmental hazards, which disproportionately affect the most vulnerable. All right. This new project, which supports reforms aimed at enhancing Jamaica's business environment, boosting resilience, and strengthening the disaster risk management, has two pillars. The first focuses on improving trade facilitation, digital technology adoption, and strengthening financial sector stability, right? All of which are critical enablers of resilient private sector-led growth and economic diversification. Sorry, may I have a little lisp, bear with me. This includes the implementation of reforms such as streamlining custom procedures and improving digital trade capabilities, which are expected to create a new opportunity for micro, small, and medium enterprises, including exports. Additionally, the project will also help implement robust data protection rules, enhanced service reliability, and accountability in the telecommunication sector, as well as decisive financial sector reforms which safeguard Jamaica's economy. Okay, I may know me did that bounce around, but we all know what that means. There was no loan, my brother. You are missing.
Mr. Ingram, that money, let me tell you, that money is like an emergency money. If Jamaica want money, they can go to grab all the money.
And this was
too damn light.
World Bank supports Jamaica's effort.
Hold on, guys.
Are you read the article, right? You read the article. At any point, did you come across the word loan in the article?
It's not a loan. It's money allocated.
No. Here's the question.
I know, Chabi, you're asking. It's money allocated for disasters and rehabilitation of the of the environment, just in case we lose certain areas.
Understood.
May I have a word here, please?
The point I want to make is Did the word
Yes.
loan appear in the article any at all?
I haven't seen it yet.
May I have a word here, please? May I have a word here, please?
Hold on, brother.
Jesus said
Let me
this
ask one
money is
question.
evidently for
Guys,
emergency.
guys, make we turn it over to Ingram now. Guys, please, make Ingram
May I
respond.
have a word here, please?
Go ahead, Magaman. You haven't
What
spoken.
Mr. Ingram failed to understand is that when a country do well at paying back their loan, the IMF has a fund that opens up supplementary.
The word grant wasn't mentioned, Hugh.
Pardon me?
No, I was
Grant
speaking
isn't
to you,
alone,
sorry.
Joseph. Even so, grant isn't
it
alone.
is a supplementary financing for any country that does well in paying back their loans. When you do well in paying down
Magaman, it's not the
loans,
IMF though, it's the World Bank. It's not the IMF.
This is not IMF. This is the World Bank.
All right.
okay.
Let me tell you what it is.
If you listen,
Right?
if you listen to the first part of the article, he said it's set aside. Wasn't that what he said?
Listen, the World Bank Group's Board of Executive Directors approved a new project to support Jamaica in promoting private sector development and improving disaster preparedness. This is not alone.
Go on, look a bit more. And if case Jamaica.
No. We not read over the article. Hold on there. Mr. Ingram.
It's simply put.
Ingram, over to you, sir.
Over to Mr. Ingram, please.
So, Mr. Ingram, is that a loan, sir?
The last paragraph reads, for your assistance again, this project is financed by the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, the arm of the World Bank that provide financial assistance and policy advice to middle-income countries and credit-worthy poorer countries, supporting development projects that aim to reduce poverty and foster sustainable growth.
So what you gather from that, Mr. Ingram?
So wait a
word here
Guys,
is
no. Hold on.
So Mr. Ingram, what you gather from that last paragraph?
It's a loan from the World Bank.
it's not a loan, sir.
Hold on. Wait, guys. We want to ask Ingram this real quick question. Mr. Ingram, was any money handed over to Jamaica? From what you've read, was any money handed over? Did the government receive any money from the World Bank?
192 million, sir.
As so many know you're idiot. Boy, I
We did not receive any money,
Yeah,
Mr. Ingram. This is money allocated for disasters, which means it can only be touched if a disaster
Occur.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Charmaine, don't confirm foolishness.
What
You
you
lose
mean?
this
What
one.
you mean, brother?
Ingram,
It's right
Ingram,
there.
you've lost this one. Ingram,
Don't
Ingram,
confirm
you're
foolishness.
caught in the very act. Mr. Ingram, calm down. You're caught in the very act.
Hold on, Mr. Ingram.
Caught in the very
The
act.
World Bank.
Mr. Ingram.
I want to go to the next.
Okay.
The
The
next
World
thing you
Bank.
said.
Hold on,
Board of
hold on,
Directors
Mr. Ingram, Mr. Ingram, hold on.
To support
Okay.
Jamaica in promoting private sector development and improving disaster preparedness.
Who, which ministry? Mr. Make a second.
It is not alone.
Which ministry? Mr. Ingram, which ministry?
Come on, guys.
Which ministry?
Screen.
Which ministry signed for that loan?
All money of such need to go to the
Stop. Listen.
Mr. Ingram, no money not go nowhere. The money is there that if you
Alan Moody,
need it.
Charmaine,
like
did you say
nothing
that?
like that happened.
Mr.
Ingram,
the
Mr.
money,
Ingram.
Mr. Ingram, it's just like how you that hear them allocate
No,
money.
don't tell. It said a loan. It said a loan.
It did not say alone.
Better if
No,
I
Provide
call
the
you
line
David
where it's a
Ingram.
loan. Provide the
Who is
line
your-
in the article where it's a
Tell
loan.
us.
Just provide
Read
the
it
line in
to
the
us.
article.
You say you have it before you. Read it to us
245.
where it says that a loan has been granted.
Okay,
Read
me
it
set
to
the
us.
alarm, baby girl.
Take
And me
us
hang up and call
word
it.
by
From
word.
here,
Mr. Ingram, please take us through that part of the article word by word.
I have breaking news.
The heading reads,
This is what I want to discuss.
World Bank approved new
What is breaking news?
192 million
Mr. Ingram, hold
project.
on, Mr. Ingram.
Let's hear the breaking news.
This is more important than that, Mr. Ingram. Listen to this, guys. Princess Resort unveil housing for nearly 500 employees.
The breaking news still.
We see.
Marie,
No, hold on. If people
Don't allow me make me put my woman to sleep. We're not too wicked.
Alright, hold on.
Marie,
So,
they're already show. Marie,
you
they're
like
already
find the part then everybody here everybody there should say you lie and you try your best but it don't work. The next thing we want to go to Mr. Ingram. You stated that new taxes have been added, right, Mr. Ingram? That's what you said. That the government is lying about 8-9 years of no new taxes. You said that, right?
That's what I said. That's a fact.
It's a fact. No, let me ask you this, Ingram. Is it a fact because you say it?
No, it was 30, and the actual figure was 32 billion.
Yeah, where you jump to? Mr. Ingram, we are talking about new taxes. Where you jump
Yes.
back on this?
And
You
I'm
lose
saying,
on this.
yes,
already.
the figure was
Mr.
32
Ingram,
billion.
no, Mr. Ingram, stop.
I don't have to stop. I'm telling you what
I'm saying to you, Mr. Ingram, where has the government added new taxes?
32 billion to finance the 1.5.
Okay, that's you lie right there, saying. But here the question I want to ask.
Why would I be
Mr.
lying?
Mr. Ingram, hold on, man. We don't prove you a lie already. We're going to do it one more time. Here the next question.
Move on. If you prove me a liar, move on.
Here the next question, Mr. Ingram.
No, I'm not answering
Has
more
the
questions.
opposition leader or the shadow person on finance stated that the government has added new taxes? Get quiet.
Yesterday,
Let me repeat the question. Not going to yesterday. Let me repeat the question. Mr. Ingram, let me repeat the question.
I heard you. Don't have to repeat anything. I heard you. The opposition, just yesterday, the opposition said you guys need to move on with a foolish argument about no new taxes, which is a lie.
The opposition called me. Who said that?
Can I find the article? Where can I find that video clip of the opposition saying that, please? Where can we find that?
He says the opposition.
Tonight,
Names, Mr. Ingram. Who said that? Because I specifically asked you if your party leader in Mr. Mark Golding or your shadow finance person in Julian Robinson stated that the government has added new taxes. That's what I'm asking.
Yes, yesterday pointed out that is.
Who pointed that out yesterday?
Opposition leader.
All right, stop now. You need to stop. Hold on, me have a recording.
Time to stop.
Be quiet and listen to this recording.
About no new tax.
Be quiet. You need to hear this recording. You need to.
I don't need to hear that.
You need to hear this, Mr. Ingram. Hold on. Can he be? Can you mute him, please? Because we want him live to hear what.
I'm referring to the one that said about the.
Not tell me no one. Me ask that direct question. And you give an answer.
Take the man and stop arguing with Ingram. Play it.
Mute. Good. Mute.
No new tax types, but much more.
Turn it down a little bit. Okay.
Did you hear that, Mr. Ingram? Mark Golding himself stated no new tax types. No new tax. Mark Golding, me just make you hear say that.
That's not what he said. I heard the argument.
Jesus
that's the argument I'm referring to. That's the same argument I'm referring to.
Me not lose no
That's the same tape I'm listening to. That's the same tape I'm referring to.
So why say Ingram?
Go and listen it.
What did he say?
Charmian.
Go and listen it.
Hold on, Miss Charmian.
What did he say,
Go
Ingram?
and listen it.
Alan, hold on there. Hold on. We have more than one instances when he said the same thing. But you see the fact that you hear it and decide to lie and it just not in front of everybody.
I have no reason to lie about. You guys love the argument about lies. You love the argument about lies.
That's it for me for the night. I'm done. 2 times that you get caught in your lies. 2 times. I'm done.
Yeah, man. That's
Thanks
your
for having me.
story
Y'all have a
about
good night.
lies.
I'm not lose sleep over there.
I'm not in any debate with them about lies. I'm referring to facts.
But what provides facts, Ingram? If you provide facts, you have to bring evidence. Because when you go to court, you can't bring your mouth, go to court with facts. You have to bring evidence. Provide your evidence. At 3 times, you reach out to because we provide him with facts and have to customer don't run. Provide your facts, sir. Provide your facts.
Let me tell you something. When the government get grants, It states specifically it's a grant. You understand?
Hello.
Sir,
When you
provide
get a
And
grant,
when they get loan, they say loan
when
too.
you get loan, it's a
Hello.
loan, right? That's correct.
you were
Hello?
just like and
this article,
Hello.
this article that Joseph just read did not say loan.
Can I say something here, please? Mr. Ingram, something you must understand, sir. During the administration of the PNP, whenever they're putting on taxes on anything, they would tell you the item on which goods are supplying our services that they are putting on taxes on.
The same thing applies to
No.
JLP.
Be quiet and listen to me,
The
please, sir.
same thing applies to the JLP.
Can you be quiet and listen to me, please, sir?
The same thing applies to the JLP.
Can you be quiet and listen to me, please, sir? I listened out very long to what you've been saying. So let me just speak. Whenever they are putting, if they're going to put on taxes on cigarette or some juice or some alcohol or something, they say, right? And let me tell you this, sir. This government has bring no item to the budget on which they have placed
So I
no
point out
taxes
the motor
on.
vehicle insurance.
No services,
I point
no
out the motor
services
vehicle
has
insurance.
got new taxes.
I point
Right?
out to you the
No.
motor vehicle insurance.
Let me tell you this, sir. Are you saying that motor vehicle insurance did not have taxes before? Is that
No,
what you're saying?
it didn't have GCT before.
Madness, sir.
Ingram, that is
Madness,
a lie.
sir.
I have been insured. You know, for
Madness. Unless
Sorry,
you are not someone who pay in motor vehicle insurance. Motor vehicle insurance is a service industry, right? And our service industry has GCT on it.
That's incorrect, sir.
Sir, you are a liar or you're
that
misinformed.
statement is false.
I said you are a liar or you're misinformed.
That statement is false.
All
about
right.
services.
How is it false, Mr. Ingram, please?
The taxes are not applied because of service. You have services that don't attract GCT also. I'm pointing to the fact that GCT was attracted until the insurance.
All service
After they removed the 16.5%, I think salt was one of them also, and quite a few items, but it was spread out as GCT attract GCT. So they moved the
Ingram, you are lying through the skin of your teeth, sir. You are lying. Provide us with the facts. Provide us with the article. No. Provide us with the facts and the article. You want to make the people so lie. And you come here and say you're Christian.
They moved
What
the
year was that,
16.5% and then put it on other items.
Mr. Ingram, what year was that?
2016. The total tax package was 32 billion. The total tax package was 32 billion.
The last time 58 billion was added in a was a PMP in 58 billion between 2012 and 16.
Well, let me say this. Mr. Ingram.
GCT, what they did was to reduce 16.5 to 15 and then broaden the tax net. And insurance was, I remember distinctly, insurance was one of them.
Incorrect.
So persons who would never used to pay GCT of 16.5 don't have to pay 15%.
Hold on, Mr. Ingram. Hold on. If the insurance go up, cause like my insurance go. My car insurance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The GCT is gonna be more, don't it?
Well, no, what I'm saying, it didn't have
Mr.
GCT
Ingram, I
before.
just ask you one question, my friend.
No, that question don't arise it, Charmaine.
I'm
That question
asking.
don't arise it. The GCT was not, the insurance was not attracting GCT before. That's the point I'm making.
You pay insurance
That's
and
not true, sir.
Ingram, me can go find an insurance when me insure my car down at Jamaica and me pay GCT on it.
It started 2016. Yeah, you're correct.
They did
Right.
not.
So
It
it's
started 2016.
but then
but
your
they are
one
spreading.
wasn't on it.
None was on it before, right?
But it started 2016.
That's correct. But the incorrect statement is people going around saying that there was no new taxes, which is a lie.
God.
That's the point I'm
Then
making.
Mr. Ingram 2016 and now what 2025.
That's correct.
Me not understand the narrative at all, yeah, brother.
No, then it's simple to understand. What we're saying, they reduced the GCT rate from 16.5 and bring it to 15.
When
And
did
then
that happen? When?
2016, and then they widened the GCT net. But they're still giving the narrative that there was no taxes, which
Hey,
is a
Goody.
false and inaccurate
Goody.
statement.
But Mr. Ingram, let me ask you a question. Them never used to pay GCT all these years in Jamaica?
Yes.
Goody, can you Google that for us,
So
please?
you said them
I'm waiting to be placed in the big box. I'm waiting to be placed in the big box because I have the facts.
them
They
wide the net.
reduced the 16.5 and bring it down and bring it to 15%.
So
But they
then what
widened
you're
the net.
saying to me, they had other items now.
That's correct. Yes, right.
But it's not like it go up because if your car insurance raise, then naturally the GCT are gonna go up.
That's
Auntie Charmaine, can I read
on the money.
this article is on the Ministry of Finance website?
Well,
It
I
said
don't know.
implementation of
Goody.
standard. Hold on, Chuck. It said implementation of standard rate of general consumption tax on the second sale of motor vehicles by registered car dealers. Currently, the standard rate of GCT is not applied to the sale of second-hand vehicles. Instead, a specified sum is payable based on the age of the CCC rate of the vehicles being sold by individuals. Part of the challenge stems from the fact that the law calls for a GCT of 15%, which was reduced from 16.5, might I add, to be collected on the full sale price for any vehicle sold by a dealer, whilst an individual is able to pay a flat rate of GCT or either 12,000 or 18,000.
You're
As a result of the
misleading. You're misleading when I talk about the sale. You're misleading when I talk about insurance and the sale of
No,
motor
Goody.
I talk about
Oh my
insurance.
God.
Talking about
I am
insurance, not
reading,
sale of
sir.
motor vehicle.
Insurance.
I am reading the article. Hold on. Can you not bring no evidence? So bring your evidence, come read it. As a result of the
You're reading
disparity
something about this in GCT and sale of
moderator,
vehicle.
can you mute this one, please?
We're not discussing sale
Where
of
is
vehicle
the
insurance.
Joseph, mute him, please. Thank you. As a result of the disparity in treatment between registered car dealers and individuals, registered car dealers refrain from the trade in space since they are unable to profit from the business of trade-ins. And the article is there for anybody can go read the Ministry of Finance website. Mr. Ingram, still I come and provide facts that you're lying, come provide facts that I am lying. We're not doing a word about
You're lying,
facts.
no, because I'm not.
Sir, the article,
I am not discussing insurance.
type of the article here?
I'm
Sir,
not
I'm
Goody,
not type
Goody.
of the article?
I'm
Goody,
not
I think there's a
discussing.
misunderstanding here.
I'm not
I think there's a
discussing insurance and
misunderstanding
the
here.
sale of motor
He's
vehicles.
talking
I'm
about
sorry,
the insurance, not the sale of
when
motor
I
vehicle.
Google, listen to me, sir. When I Google, there is no other insurance when it comes to motor vehicle that this man is talking about. So let him go. Like how Malcolm said, like how he can go provide an article, make him go provide an article.
Joseph, do me a
Because we're
favor.
not going to take
Google,
him word about.
Google this and read it for us, please. Google GCT cut. Finance Minister announced another 1.5 tax break.
That's kind of difficult. Give me a second. What you say?
GCT cut. Finance Minister announces another 1.5 tax break.
Finance Minister.
And while I read that, we were discussing. While I read that, we were discussing GCT on insurance, not the sale of vehicle. So what you read just now was totally.
I found it.
March 11. No, wait.
May I say March 11, 2020? Yes.
2020. There's the man. Read that article again first, please.
Okay.
Your taxes white.
Consumers
Goody,
will
can
get
you look up when GCT was implemented on insurance for motor vehicles?
Yeah, let me knock out this first, Margaman. All right. Consumers will get an ease from the full burden of general consumption tax (GCT) with a 1.5 percentage point reduction in the rate from 16.5% to 15%. Why Jamaicans step like this? Effective April 1st. And this article was from 2020. Finance and the Public Service Minister, Dr. Nigel Clark, announced the reduced rate yesterday along with other tax cuts that total 18 billion as he opened the 2020 to 2021 budget debate in Gordon House. The GCT cut will result in potential revenue loss of 14 billion. The symbolism of the 1.5 reduction in GCT was not lost on members on the government side who chanted 1.5 again. A throwback to 2016 election promise by the Jamaican Labour Party that has been widely credited to its victory at the polls. The Holdness administration increased the income tax threshold to 1.5 million, giving many low and middle income earners a break. I could read on, but that's kind of like the top end. I could go into history of it. So, what's the next thing I must look up? Who was asking me to look up the insurance thing, which I don't really see an issue on, but
I was asking if you could look when did insurance for motor vehicle attract GCT? When was the first they implement GCT for motor vehicle insurance?
Tax on improved health insurance. I don't know about.
No, motor vehicle, Joe.
Yes, Mama, but me not see nothing about motor vehicle right now. Give me a second. Let me do my Google. So no go on talk.
I'm just stepping back a little bit. Mr. Ingram should be ashamed of himself. For all the PMP be running around talking about the country is in recession and the country not running good. Give me a minute now, please. Give me a minute now.
Two questions.
Give me.
GCT
Let
is
me start discussion. Guys.
Give me a minute, quick Chuck. He should be ashamed of himself to come here publicly and talk about Jamaica, I borrow money. No, listen to this. In order for a bank, any bank at all, the World Bank, for tell a country we have money here for you in order that anytime you need it, it is here. In order for a country to tell you that your credit score have to be perfect. Your credit score have to be good for your bank to tell you so me have money can lend you. So why you come here and tell people that?
Preach
you
it,
see your
brother.
flip-flop? You see how you flip-flop on an argument? Imagine what you just tell people. Yeah?
Preach it, brother.
Bank tell we so we can borrow money from them. In order for a bank
No,
to
they are
tell
begging you to come and take money.
Exactly. In order for a bank to tell you that your credit score, so when you go around now and say, country in a recession and country now do good on a line on your own self. You see on a lie on your own self? That is a lie when you tell on your own self and don't realize it. Just to have a mouth to talk.
Hold a moment. Let me tell you something.
Makes sense.
In order for a bank to tell you that you have money here, right?
Think what you're
your credit
saying and
score
think
have
of what
to be
you're saying
perfect.
don't make any sense.
Your credit score, everybody that listening.
Hold a moment. Let me tell you something, bro.
Morgan, wait a man. Everybody that listening this platform tonight can tell you, even if you got a local shop, go borrow, go say you want a slice of bread. If you need food, it's not give you. Your credit score have to be good.
The point
your
you're
credit
making
score
makes
have
no
to be
sense.
very good in order for you to get a loan. And
The point you're
I'm
making
telling you,
makes
not
no
alone that
sense.
you asked for, not alone that you asked for, a loan that was presented to you.
I am not seeing anything on.
So when you're talking, be
insurance. I'm
careful
seeing
what you're saying, man.
motor vehicle tax, but I'm not.
The point you're making don't make any sense.
Be
A long
careful
time.
when you're talking because you're definitely flip-flopping by your own self. When you get up and you say the country in a recession and the country this and the country that, how is it that the World International Bank is offering us money to borrow?
What you're saying don't make any
Well, I'm
sense.
saying,
Think what you're
Joseph,
saying.
do you know what the C in GCT is for?
Consumption?
General consumption tax.
Yeah.
Is insurance a consumption?
No, brother.
Then why would consumption tax be and something that is not a consume?
I'm not seeing anything, bro. May I look? I'm not finding it.
Insurance is consumption.
Don't mean literally consume.
No, me get what me get.
Insurance is consumption because you have to apply for insurance in order to drive your motor vehicle.
Okay,
But I
but
pay
I'm
GCT
not
for my
seeing
car from about
anything, bro.
from the was a boy.
I'm scrubbing the internet, bro.
Once you pay your insurance.
Yeah, man, what's the pay insurance and taxi?
Yeah. Me no know.
I know 2016 me start pay insurance.
Go down a yard. Me no know.
So me don't know what him gonna talk about.
But that
I-
big one before
but Ingram,
2016,
but
yes, sir.
Of course, Ingram. What discussions there is perfectly right. It's just like
I see the General Consumption Tax Act. I see the laws of that and I skim through that. What I'm saying is me see it on the motor vehicle side, me not see it for insurance itself. They don't label anything as, but they probably just put it on there because it's a part of the motor vehicle part. You get me?
Okay, let me say this, Joseph.
No,
Let me say this.
No,
Joseph.
what on? Search it this way. Go to one of the insurance company website and look at them rate.
What are the insurance company websites in Jamaica? I don't know.
The general accident.
General.
But you know what? Why PNP cannot provide? Why people have to look for them evidence? Why them can't provide them own evidence? Like how me, for example, can provide labor right evidence. It is not fair to the discussion because if they're bringing arguments, same like when I lie, allow me to speak, sir. Allow me to speak.
You didn't provide anything.
Sir, allow me to speak. I'm not speaking
You
to you.
didn't
I'm speaking to the
provide
panel.
anything.
Hello, sir. Allow me to speak. Same like oh, you Richards come a while ago come tell Chuck, him tell the platform say the housing is only for expatriate. And I brought up the evidence and showing that he's lying. And him tell Joseph no ends about and not forget through for the program. Bring your evidence in Gram. He says a man of the cloth. Bring your evidence. You're not too lie and wicked. Bring your evidence. Lie, you lie.
Hold on, where's the goodie to England and pastor?
Say my man of the cloth and him got. Let me tell you until he lie. Him say when him got St. Thomas Road dig up and I paid dust. He went on a church trip to St. Thomas and I paid dust over there because there's no road going to St. Thomas. That is how lying and wicked these people are. And
But
if God was
maybe
like,
you went
man.
there when the road didn't work on like me.
Auntie Charmaine, remember I know you said you want to come back on the new road.
I came down.
No,
I had to
Ingram.
go over St.
Auntie Charmaine.
It was bad, but them said, no, Mr.
But
Ingram.
Auntie Charmaine, you were
Charmaine,
talking
thank
about no matter with the Ingram, you were talking about that same thing, Auntie Charmaine. You said you wanted to come drive on the new road because the last time you come it was bad.
they were
Ingram
working
said,
on it.
Charmaine, the road is still bad and it not fixed. That's what Ingram said. Liar.
Hey, Goody.
I can't remember them.
Him saying is a man of the cloth.
Him say my God church trip say must be a man of the cloth.
Boy, I have a question for you asking where I've been trying to ask somebody from I was a child. Mr. Ingram, how fast to get him going?
Study. Study discussion, you study free.
I've been yearning to ask that question from I was a child.
But Mr. Ingram, back to the subject. Me just say look what discussion say is stupidness. Do much time bank right, Mr. Me can't get money from them for borrow.
Okay, so So insurance is
bank is in the business.
insurance is taxed. It
bank
didn't
money.
start in
Understand
2015.
from what you read, from what the article say. What I understand is that them allocate this money. It is there for if disaster take Jamaica. The money is there.
It didn't say
Then,
that.
and
It didn't say that,
Mr.
Charlie.
Ingram, this is what I understand from
Well,
it.
your understanding is wrong.
They
Exactly
are
so,
not
ma'am.
giving it to them.
Yes, ma'am,
Not
exactly so.
install unless there's a disaster.
If we
When
need
money
it.
is given, when money is
Something
given,
has to
when money is
happen
given,
for
it's
them
called
to
a
get
grant.
that money.
They
When
cannot
money is given,
access
it's called a
it,
grant.
Mr. Ingram, unless something bad
When
happens.
money is given,
Yes.
it is called a grant.
Okay, let me dumb it down. If nothing never go on, them can't touch your money.
And
When
Mr.
money-
Chairman,
when the
in
money is
order
given,
for a
it's called
bank
a
to
grant.
tell you so them are gonna lend your money, your credit score have to be good, perfect.
Them, me don't know if all them say them allocate. Them never say
Yes,
them.
so that's what I'm saying to you. If the bank
When
telling
money is
you,
given, it is
if the
called a
bank,
grant,
Mr.
people.
Chairman, if the bank is telling you I can lend you certain
Okay.
amount of money, your credit score have to be good.
Can I say something here? Maybe we need to ask Mr. Ingram if Jamaica had applied to the World Bank for a loan. Did it say that Jamaica approached the World Bank for a loan?
No.
When money is given to a country, it is called a grant.
Okay.
No, sir. I
I
asked
want
you.
you to understand
Did-
something.
Did the article say Jamaica applied to the World Bank for a loan?
Let me go back to it. And I'm gonna read to it with my mic off and see if it's safe. Give me a second, yes.
Mr. Ingram.
it cannot be a loan if you can't access it unless something tragic happens. Okay? Let's just put that out.
But what are you talking about? Have you seen anywhere there where they say the money can only be accessed?
That is
if
the
there's a
only
disaster?
time
But
it can be
Mr.
accessed.
Ingram, them say in hear what the article some
It
friend-
did
hold
not
on.
say. No, it did
I
not
mean,
say
you
that,
say you're
Charmaine.
a Mr.
It did
Ingram,
not- it
Ingram,
did
you're
not-
an intelligent
Okay.
man.
It did not say that,
You-
Charmaine. It did not say that.
92 million sustainable and resilient recovery development policy financing includes
Financing.
a special
That's
option.
correct. Financing. What it mean by
Stop
financing?
picking
Stop,
wrong
stop, stop.
words. You
What do you
highlight
mean by
wrong
financing?
words. Listen, bro.
To read in
The
grammar.
policy
Allow the man to
financing.
read.
What do you mean by
Development-
financing?
Bro, you come with this foolishness tonight again, man.
Listen to me.
What did it mean by
Leave
financing?
it alone, Joseph. Leave it alone and make we move on. What else
Thank
is on
you.
the table tonight? Leave it, Joseph.
Mommy,
Other thing on-
one more.
Everybody, listen.
The other
Everybody
thing on the
here is
table.
adult and them can read. And everybody read with them own understanding.
The other thing,
Leave it
the
alone.
other thing on the table is the 7.5 million house. The house is dead actually for 10 million, 1 bedroom, and I really
Oh my
commend.
God!
I don't
Ingram,
want to.
I
I
will
don't want
comment.
to
Pastor
speak
Terry,
about this tonight.
you came here and you Richards come here come say the house was for 22 million. Mighty one say it was for 50 million. Now you are going to say it's 10 million. We passed that already. We debunked that. Sir, we're moving on. Next topic.
Mark
Next
Golden.
topic. You are lying.
I commend Mark Golden of insisting that we can provide
Hey.
small price housing.
Auntie Charmaine, you can't allow this man to come with the same lies after lies every night. It makes no
lie
sense.
this time. Listen what he's saying, please, people. Listen to us.
All right, speak your lie.
Thank you,
Speak your lie,
Charmaine.
Ingram.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, speak your lie.
Talk, Mr. Ingram, please.
Yes, I'm saying the 7.5 million house is actually for 10 million because the difference of 2.something million is for insurance. So the cost is actually 10
All
million.
right. Okay. All right.
And I'm thankful for Mark Golden who have insisted that we can get
You know, see that choke you.
price housing.
You know, see that choke you, Mr. Ingram.
And again, this
So the
man,
house
Auntie
is-
Charmaine Ingram is lying. It's when I get an NHT house, the only thing those people pay is $3,500. This man is. I can't even find the word.
Charmaine,
Provide the evidence.
I'm a beneficiary. I'm a beneficiary of a housing
You live at
trust
St.
house.
Catherine Estate. Ingram,
I'm a
you live at St.
beneficiary.
Catherine Estate.
I'm a
So
beneficiary.
Ingram, me say if you live at St. Catherine Estate.
I'm a beneficiary of an NHT house.
Me
and
say
the
if
price
you live
come
at
with an
St. Catherine
insurance
Estate,
amount.
sir.
You pay that insurance for the life of the policy.
Oh my God, these people are so wicked and lie. What is wrong with this liar man? Sir, me put up the article the other day. It tell how much people them pay based on them earnings, and it tell their closing cost is $3,500 Jamaican dollars. So let that rest because you don't lose the argument. Eurocharge come here come say 22 million. Mighty one come here come say 15 million and now you want to 10 million. Sir, you are lying through the skin of your teeth. You don't lie.
And the insurance is paid by the homeowner.
That is
You
not
charge
true, Ingram.
You Ingram,
Hold
you
on,
are lying through the skin of your
Ask a
teeth.
question. Hold on, guys. Hold on. What you wanna telling me? You don't pay insurance on your house in Jamaica?
Yes, you do.
Definitely.
Yes,
I
you do.
am
But hold on.
asking.
I mean, listen to me. Context is important. Yes, you do pay. Houses are insured. Well, let me tell you what happened to NHT house. Here, I have a friend. He's the manager at one of the company. He has an NHT house. He buy a house from about 1994. His mortgage with the NHT is like $2,000. And he's in a position now where he can pay off that mortgage. But you know why he's not paying it off? Because NHT insured the house, and the moment he pay it off, the insurance, he have to go pay it. Right? So a NHT house is insured by the NHT. Mr. Ingram, tapuno lie.
Charmaine.
My mother house to Chuck. My mother house a spicy.
These guys are actually they're either ignorant, and nonsense. Anybody who bought when you buy a house, the insurance.
Live with Mr. Ingram. We're just trying to understand.
I am the recipient of a NHT unit that I live in right now. That insurance is paid for over the life of the unit.
Right.
And the house that I sell for
By whom? By you?
By you, yes, the person who get the house, yes.
Okay.
And the 7.5 house right now, the actual cost come up to about 10 million because you have to pay the insurance, including the mortgage.
So Mr. Ingram, are you saying that insurance and mortgage come to $2.5 million?
The house, the cost of the house and the insurance bring it to 10 million.
Oh, so
no, I know that you just said a while ago you said it's 7.5 and with the insurance.
7.5
and with the insurance and whatever.
7.5 and 2.5 for insurance make 10 million. That's what I said.
Mr. Ingram, please just stop mislead people if you want it. Mr. Ingram, hey.
So who can pay 2.5 million for the insurance?
Person who are listening me now, can check with the housing trust tomorrow.
No, they don't have to check with housing trust. Anybody on the live who have a housing trust house, make we hear how it go. Simple. Them not have to check no way. Anybody living in a housing trust house in a modern days, you know, come tell how it go.
Okay, so is it a thing where you have to put insurance on the house?
Must.
After that?
It's a must.
Do you have to though?
Yes,
it's compulsory.
If you have to insure your house.
Okay, so it's.
So I ask, I know say your house if you have insurance, so me no know. Guys,
Joseph, insurance is paid by the NHT. NHT insure the house until you pay it off, because until you pay off the house, feed them one. Until you pay off the house, it's feed them.
Yeah,
until you pay off your mortgage.
Right.
Can you put me in the big box, please? Coming all the time for argue with Ingram. I gotta do facts. Put me in the big box one more time. For the last time. This is the house in unit, right? And at the bottom, as we can see, the closing costs $3,500, and based on your monthly income required. Right? It tell you this kind of thing. I have my glasses, and it tell you the lowest amount where you're supposed to earn and what you pay for your mortgage monthly. And it costs. It said it costs. It never show me where upon this document it says 7,550,000. So Ingram, where you provide your document,
you know
show your 10 million.
You know what is coming out here? You know what is coming out here now?
It's coming out that you're a liar.
You know what is coming out
here?
That
you're a liar.
Your people need to take time out and get certain basic knowledge. It's important.
Ingram, you don't have no basic knowledge because it does show that you are lying, you are disingenuous, you are a pathological liar. You work at the NHT?
Any property that carry a mortgage must have insurance.
Oh my God.
Any
this, Auntie Charmaine, this is the final document of the NHT. And Ingram is telling us that him know more than the NHT. Are you one of the chairman at the NHT, Ingram?
Any property that have a mortgage.
Anyway, next topic, because I'm not going to argue with Ingram. Next topic.
Mr. Ingram, the young lady been asking you, why when you speak you can't do like what she do? Show some proof, no? That's all we're asking for.
But I don't know anything about the houses in Jamaica. Me not really know. But me know say when you buy a house in this country, you have to have insurance.
In the world,
Mr. Chairman, we're not going to dispute that. What I'm saying is, just like how the young lady can put up her proof, why when this man talk to us, he can't show us nothing?
Because we're not kindergarten students. We are not kindergarten students.
What? We should just go ahead and believe what?
And certain things are implied.
Should we just go ahead and believe what he said?
Again, NHT insure their houses. As long as the only time the owner pays the insurance is when the loan is finished. Then you take over the insurance of your house.
That makes sense to you? What you saying?
A reality.
What you saying that makes sense? You are saying that you are saying that NHT bill a unit and give you the unit, and you live in that unit. You're subject to all different type of situations.
There's an article
and the only time insurance is paid is
regarding to NHT and insurance. Can you look for it and read it for us, please?
That makes sense.
Because when we read it, or if we bring it to be lie.
No man, common sense.
It's on the Jamaica Information Service
common sense. It's like
Ingram.
It's like
Mr. Ingram, do you know that when you take a loan from a bank, they insure your life?
September 26, 2024, regarding insurance.
What's the question?
Do you know, Mr. Ingram, when you take a loan from a bank, they insure your life?
And who paid that insurance?
The bank.
The bank paid?
Yes.
All right, listen now. People on the platform and inbound my voice, get knowledge. It's important. Get common sense.
Yes, so people like Ingram can't come to the same account and run the money.
You have no common sense. When last you go to the bank,
you come here from night and you say a lot of things and you can't bring no evidence to back up.
No, I don't need no evidence.
Okay, so you can't go win court case by ear
This is not a court. This is common sense.
This is a court case of public opinion and we want the facts. We don't want to hear say.
Charmaine and the people on my voice, the people in the bound of my voice.
Nobody knows to hear Ingram. Guys, next
Mr. Ingram is his own opinion.
Any asset that you have, it have to be insured. And the insurance is paid for by the person who owns the asset. Okay?
But they're saying it's tied into the mortgage.
Mr. Ingram, all right. Hold on, Mr. Ingram. I could do it another way. I could do it a different way.
There's no other way.
So yes.
There's no other way.
Hold on. So make we agree with you and say yes. Hold on, Mr. Ingram. Let us all agree with you and say yes, that is happening. When did that start? 2016?
I got my house in 1995.
No, I'm asking you, when did NHT start insuring house? 2016?
I got my house in 1995.
In 1995?
Yes.
And you had to insure it then?
The insurance is paid in the mortgage.
In the mortgage?
Over the life of the mortgage.
Okay then. So and at the same thing right now?
Yes, sir. If you died during that time.
So what are you disputing? Because you just confessed that the insurance paid in the mortgage. So
hold on.
Where really are saying? Because
so when the government say your mortgage is 10 million, your mortgage that includes insurance.
Yes, it's 10 million now, yeah. Those
No, I'm
houses,
saying
10
when the
million.
government say your mortgage is $10,000 a month, that include insurance.
Yes.
When the government say they must say those 7.5 million, that include insurance.
No.
No.
But
The
Mr.
ones
Mark,
you're talking about now.
no,
he
but
must
that is
say
what
no,
your
no.
You're
mortgage is
talking about now
calculated off.
the insurance. The
Mr.
total
Mr.
cost
Ingram,
is 10
your
million.
mortgage is calculated at $7.5 million. Does that include insurance?
It's a little embarrassing here to be having this discussion because
It's very embarrassing.
It's embarrassing that a big man like you have no dignity to come on a platform and
Ingram.
speak truth. It's really
Mr.
embarrassing.
Ingram, the government selling the low income houses for $7.5 million. That is what you apply for. And you know how me know, Mr. Ingram? Guess what? Guess how me know now?
you don't
Guess
know.
how me know?
You don't know
Because
anything.
when I applied for one of the St. Catherine
You don't know anything.
Well, I know, sir. You have to
don't
lock
know.
your ears. You have to lock your mouth and open your ears, man. 2 times
You
as
don't
much.
know
Show them,
anything.
Mr. Ingram.
You don't know anything.
The house is sold for $7.5 million.
You don't know anything.
That is what your mortgage is calculated. Yes,
Mr. Ingram, could you shut up
if
and
there is
listen,
an
please, sir?
insurance, it is included in that.
Labor rights. Don't tell him to shut up. Don't do that.
Use nice words, guys.
Do that, man. He's an adult. No, him have to talk because him have him rights. Don't not agree with him, but not tell him shut up. Please,
No.
don't do that.
Yeah,
You have to come with some
talk
sort
on
of
that,
evidence.
No, hold on. I want to hear what Chuck had to say. Let's hear what Chuck had to say, please, guys. Don't break the flow.
Yes, I am saying that when I applied for 2 different houses from the NHC, I applied for St. Catherine Estate and forget the one in the Old Harbor name, not New Harbor. That one.
Just keep going. Yes.
Yes.
We get it. Yeah.
I was approved for the one in Old Harbor, not the one in not the St. Catherine Estate. The St. Catherine Estate mortgage would have been calculated
Guys, while he's
at
talking, can I sit beg?
$7.5
Can I sit
million.
beg? Okay.
Not 10 million, $7.5 million. That is the mortgage, that are the price for the house that are where to calculate at. That are where the mortgage payment would have been made at. Not $10 million. So if there is an insurance, Mr. Ingram, it would have been included in that cost. There is no additional $2 million for insurance, Mr. Ingram. That is a blatant lie on your part. The blatant lie. And me urge you to give me give me any little piece of evidence so we can prove to you that the house price moved to $10 million because you have to pay a $2.5 million insurance. Prove that to me. Show me anything, something, any piece of paper. Please, Mr. Ingram, we'll wait.
So what you're
Yes,
saying to me, Chuck?
I will
Hold on.
tell you don't wait because this man.
So what you're saying to me, Chuck? Yes, there is insurance, but it's paid in your mortgage.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying, my friend?
That is
Absolutely.
exactly it.
Okay.
That is exactly what I am
We
saying.
settle that, Mr. Ingram.
Charmaine,
No, oh God.
Charmaine, I would have done my research. The total amount you're paying is 10 million, which include the insurance and the property.
Mr. Ingram, if I go to the bank and I borrow $10,000, I have to pay interest on it. So my interest now will count as my insurance. Right?
No.
Mr. Ingram, listen what
I said no. Interest and insurance is 2 different things.
Yes, I'm just making a
He's making a point, Ingram.
No, that's not a good point. That's not a good point. Insurance and interest.
I am just saying to you, Mr. Ingram. Me just I said to you, I borrow $10,000 and me them say, all right, me go pay interest. The interest and my insurance. All right? At the end of the day, if I $10 me I pay upon the 10,000, me still I go pay the insurance. Me I use it for my insurance as an example.
No, that's a bad example.
But me still I pay the added amount.
That's a bad example.
Yeah.
Because insurance is insurance, interest is interest.
And I hear you. I just use that as an example. Because I may have a loan, I may have the insurance, I may have the interest.
Interest, whenever
Before that, Mr. Ingram.
when you take-
Because
when you
like
go to the
now
bank-
work, you know, I'm an insurance, I pay the loan.
When you go to the bank, you deal with PRT, principal, time, rate.
Can I read a little thing here for me? I don't know if it might help. But this
No, help
says,
yourself because you have a problem.
effective September 1, 2024, mortgagors who receive their loan directly from the NHT may see an increase in their monthly repayment due to a change in their peril and or life insurance premium.
Okay.
An increase in their monthly payment.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, not an addition.
And what is, you know what is peril, right?
Yes.
What is it?
One word, let me just read right here, sir.
What is peril?
One word, let me just read right here, sir.
That's the insurance you're referring to.
One word, let me just read
That's
right
what
here.
I've been saying.
And again, Ingram, it proved the point that you are lying. Obviously,
just proved the
once
point
the
that
people,
the
the peril is the insurance that is
Jesus, wow.
connected to the NHT, so the mortgage and the NHT. Because guess what? This is a reason why they can receive an increase. The
We
people,
don't
them
stop
people, they
talking.
can
Listen,
shut up, Ingram. You
Listen,
shut your
I
mouth.
got
This
my
is the reason why
house.
they can
I
receive
got
an
my
increase in
house. I'm not
their
dissing.
mortgage payment.
I am not
Because the
dissing you.
insurance
Unfortunately,
increase.
it's unfortunate here that you people sitting
Because
here
the
and talking about
insurance
something.
increase.
If you don't
Hello,
know
sir,
something,
I'm
listen.
speaking, sir. I am speaking.
Listen, we don't know
I have
everything, you know.
I have. You don't know everything. You shut your mouth. You have some respect. Because of the increase
You
in the
don't know what
insurance
name
provided by
respect. I don't know why
General
I'm saying
Allied
you have nothing name respect.
Assurance, because of the insurance being provided by General Allied Assurance through the people that mortgage, yes, there's going to be an increase in their mortgage because the insurance gone up being paid through the NHT. And
That's what I said from night.
No. That's not what you said. You are lying.
What kind of money you going to pay?
You said the price of the house gone up. That's where you said.
I said the amount of money
You said the
you're
house
paying
moved
is
to
$10
$10
million.
million.
I said the amount of money you're paying is 10 million. The 2.5 is insurance.
You are
That's what I
lying,
said.
No,
sir.
Mr. Ingram. Mr.
You
Ingram,
are
that is not
lying.
true.
You are lying. That doesn't make any sense.
Cost
You
of the
are
house
lying.
would still not be 10
You
million.
are lying through the skin of your teeth. You lie. You lie.
The cost of the
I'm not
house
gonna
would
waste no more
still
my
not
brain
be
cell
$10
argue with
million.
Ingram. Let's move on to a different topic because this make no sense. We prove against you Ingram, and Ingram accounting is a liar. That's a fact.
You know something, I'm gonna encourage you guys, you see, to take time out and get some common sense when it comes to certain issues. For example,
Because
when
you came on a platform and tell people that you got your accounting degree from the correctional department of Jamaica. Tell Jamaica where you get your accounting records from and qualifications. Ingram, tell Jamaica where you get your accounting qualification from.
When they got the house
from the correctional services of Jamaica. You make no sense.
You have to pay insurance.
You're too
and
live.
I don't understand you people are scared.
Goody,
and we are all
Goody, can you give me a chance?
And that's the kind of line of conversation. It's unfortunate. We can't be like that.
Goody,
see this next liar that come to it. You never intro mark.
Goody, can you give me a chance?
Hold on, guys, one at a time.
Mr. Ingram.
Yes, sir.
If I buy a car for $200,000, right?
Yeah.
And yearly I have to pay an insurance of $10,000 on it.
Right.
Would you say that the insurance that I pay is also the cost of the car?
Well, in the accounting world, yes.
No, no, sir.
Okay.
Can't be. And let me tell you why.
The
insurance is to secure the car.
Let me tell you why. When you acquire the asset, whatever you pay to acquire the asset is the cost of the asset. Okay, sir?
You never hear the question.
Only to secure the asset, sir. Only to secure the asset.
When you purchase,
No, the cost of an item is different from the insurance of an item.
when you purchase the vehicle, whatever it cost you to acquire that vehicle, that initial cost is the cost of the vehicle.
No, sir.
Right. It's the cost of the vehicle.
The insurance.
But then
Sir.
you have to go pay your insurance.
Sir, the cost of the vehicle is exclusive of the insurance cost.
Charmian, again, there is no additional cost. There's no additional $2.5 million and no house by insurance. That is just not true.
I'm not going to respond anymore to that because it's just ridiculous.
Yes, sir, it's best you shut.
Somebody else a chance
Let's
to
you just shut down the argument.
Next topic. Next.
And the next topic I want to bring across.
JLP 20, PNP 0. Next topic.
The next topic I want to bring across is the importance of learning civic. Some basic things which is important in our life journey.
This
For
guy is
example.
so disrespectful nicely.
For example,
But then why did the PMP remove it from school?
for example, when we
Why did the PMP remove it from school?
when we buy a house,
Guys, you know
Mr.
what?
Ingram, why
You
did
know
the
what?
PMP
Everybody
remove it
been
from school?
talking and nobody tapping my screen.
I am tapping
Nobody.
all night. I'm tapping all night.
Only you.
Why did the PMP remove civics from school, Mr. Ingram?
Civics.
Mr. Ingram?
I don't recall who removed physics from the class.
No, I'm telling you, it was removed in 1990.
And what replaced it?
You,
What replaced it?
Mr. Ingram, why did the PMP remove civics from school?
And I'm saying to you, I don't recall who removed it. And I'm saying
And
if they
I'm
remove
telling
it,
You don't recall who removed, but
if they
guess who
remove it,
put it back
if
in
they
a
remove it,
school?
what did they replace
Guess who
it
put
with?
it back in a school, Ingram? Old man, guess who put it back in a school? Andrew Oldness. Argument dead. Another topic. PNP 0, JLP 22.
When they removed
Moving
civics,
on.
what did they replace it with?
Nothing.
Chuck,
Okay.
Andrew Oldness currently put back civics being taught in school. JLP 22, PNP 0. Next topic
You
to
is
debug.
saying that no civic was removed 1985. So
And I
somebody
can tell you, and I
somebody
can
saying
tell
it was
you,
removed. I don't remember what moved. I don't remember it.
Mr. Ingram, listen to me. Listen to me. Civic was not removed in 1985. And I'm telling you that for a fact. Civics were removed from school in 1990.
Okay. I don't recall, but man, as basic knowledge would dictate. If they moved civic, they would have replaced it with something. I'm not someone to replace it with.
Please fact check that for me, now, please. Can I not see? Somebody can score the internet.
No, you that.
And then,
Tashan, do it and screenshot it so we can post.
It was
No,
nice.
I don't see it. I type it in, I'm going to see it.
Yeah, me can't bother if you fact check them little stupid arguments.
Yeah.
I am making my exit right now. I don't. That's everybody keep doing.
Yeah, make your exit for. Keep yourself quiet.
Alright, now let me see when them said this come out of school.
What is the next topic, guys? Please.
All right. The next topic is.
Good night, Miss Charmian.
The next topic is the misinterpretation of the statement made by the party leader the other day. Listing some
Mr. Ingram, listen what I'm gonna say to you now, my friend. Listen what I'm gonna say to you. Everybody, every human being interpret things the way how they see. So you can't go tell people say misinterpret. You see it how you see it, me see it how me see it, and the other person see it how you see it. It's just like in a book.
But logic at the beginning.
Mr. Ingram, can I speak? Because I don't want that again tonight.
Okay, all right.
Just like if we read a book.
But logic must be maintained at all times.
Mr. Ingram, the understanding where you come away from that book with, I am gonna come away with something totally different.
But logic, but
the other person, so you can't come here, so come correct with people.
But logic must be maintained. Whatever you do, logic must be maintained.
I'm gonna talk to Mr. You now. Mr. You, listen to me, let me speak, sir. Please, may I beg you. Mr. You, may I tell you something? I mean this now, my brother. Me give you honor. Good respect. Me give you that. From the first time you come from my life, me rate you as an intelligent person because I saw you come after me.
Yes, I like you and like him.
All right. I may like you too. But may I tell you something, Mr. You? Me no respect that behavior and none at all, my brother. No, me not like you.
And I reservedly apologize. And I
seriously, you make me look on you from you make me look on you totally different, brother.
All right, sorry about that. I apologize.
Me rate you as a decent person, and you can't make conversation, make your cuss, and I go on like you're crazy.
Do that, true. And I apologize.
And I keep on saying this all the time.
Yes. Sorry, Mr. Chairman. I apologize.
No, Mr. You, may I tell you, man, seriously. Listen, you see anybody else? Me expect any and everything from them. Me not expect you to behave in a certain manner. I'm not telling a lie.
I mean, unreservedly apologize. I will never happen again. Thank you. And I just... If you come out... No, sir. No, me not expect it from you. May I tell you, I'm totally disappointed in you. Yes, of course, we're bad word. But you don't hear me say me not want nobody come up here so come behave in that manner there. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Me it done. I was triggered out. Sorry about that. Let me apologize.
No, man.
I just want the correct. I just want the correct 4 things. Just 3 things I correct and move on, please.
Well on. Before you go on now, I find the civics something. A 1967 civics come out of school. Book list. 1967. It's a way of, I think it's a basic issue of parliament system, how government function, and the template for social behavior. 1967.
Michael Manley put it in back and Edward Siaga move it 1985. But let me want to say something. I want to do something for the NHT first. As an NHT mortgager, 1995 I got my house in Claremont Heights. The unit cost was $450,000. However, I pay today, the last time, this 1995, this year, November, will be the last time. We'll be paying $4,500. And it includes the insurance. For the first 15 years, you pay the insurance. You don't pay on your principal. So the closing price of my house from $499 to $1 million cycle. So $500,000 was for the insurance. Anybody get NHT loan, anybody get NHT mortgage, you pay the insurance. When you pay mortgage, if you pay $1,000 for the mortgage, $900 come for the insurance and $100 go on your principal for your loan. Nobody when I get NHT can talk to me. I want to go on NHT website. That's one.
That's cool. That's how I know a mortgage go. That is our mortgage.
Secondly, what was the interest rate?
Listen me know about the interest rate, my general. Listen what me I say, my general. Listen what me I say, and listen me good now. All right. Second thing me I go on now. A government is funded by loan, tax, and grant. If you're sitting on a grant, no care your right, it's a loan if the penny, as long as it's a grant, you have to pay back. You must have to pay back. Only grant. If World Bank or grant is something free money. Like how them grant you, like how them grant the government one, like how it's like USAID or down to lockdown, grant the government $1.5 million for deal with homosexuality. That's a grant, free money.
Are you serious?
Yes, free money. Grant of free money.
Lies again. Oh my
Let
God,
me finish.
people are so liars.
Can I finish and then debunk me? Can I finish and then debunk me?
Mr. You, grant is free money. Everybody's supposed to know that.
Thank you. So anything at all when they say when World Bank or IMF give, when they not say grant, you have to pay back somehow, some way.
So what about the 192
This
million?
thing never say loan or grant.
That is a loan. That's a loan. Listen, that's a loan arrangement when the government, whenever time a government one can dry down. As long as they dry down, I pay them have to pay back. But if they're not dry down, yes, it's a loan facility. It's a loan. It's a loan facility in place when the government take $1 and have to pay it back. If they not take it, that's not a loan nor a grant. But the facility
did Ingram and Ingram Accounting come on this platform and said the government took a $192 billion loan with the financial line? You said the government took a loan.
Can I finish?
Come here, come say, oh, it is there, and if they take it,
that's what he said.
Say the government take it. I don't lie.
Can I finish again, please? That are too much of that. Me do a low NHT mortgage and civics. Civics was taken out of school in 1967. However, Michael Manny put it in about 1975. And Edward Seager took it out 10 years after. Nobody can debunk me upon that. But the bad thing about it, the PMP did not put it in back. So we can blame ourselves too. So you know say the PMP in our JLP talk about civics. Because two of them, if me take it out, and if me take it out, if the JLP take out and the PMP put it in back.
And again, you Richard, you are lying.
Let me finish. Can I finish? Can I finish?
Mr. Ingram.
Let me finish saying that if the PMP took it out and if the JLP took it out and the PMP put it in, but they are equally culpable to get rid of civics out of school. Because if civics was important to the JLP and the PMP should have put it in back. That's some talk down in middle. So we could just move on from this one now.
Move on. We're going to debunk your lie. You are lying. Civics was removed from schools in 1990 by PJ Patterson. So let's make that very clear. It was again reintroduced to school by Andrew Holness in 2016. So get that very clear. Yeah, that's another lie. Move on. And before we move on to the lie you said, hello, me debunk your lie because you're not going to move on. The other lie where you come up here come tell, said the government get $1.5 billion to promote homosexuality. You are lying through the skin of your teeth. Provide the evidence and provide the facts. You lie.
And I endorse that too.
Mr. You're a bunch of liar. Debunk. For them debunk, no need. I don't need respond to their debunction. So can we move on, please?
Yeah, and again, JLP 25, PNP 0. Another lie debunked. Liars, you are liars.
Guys, can you listen to me, babies? Just tap up my screen and we just keep it civil. May I beg you now? All right. What is the next thing on the table now?
Why should we vote for Andrew and give him a third term? Why should the government get a third term? That should have been the next thing. Make a labor tell why should they get a third term?
No. Andrew Holness is the Prime Minister. Why should we vote out Andrew and put in Mark Golding? That is the topic. And Andrew is a seat power. And Mark Golding. Why should man make them tell us why we should vote for Mark Golding? We not need to sell Andrew. Andrew is already Prime Minister, and them to sell Mark Golding. They cannot sell Mark Golding every night. Then come here and lift for Andrew Holness' name. One night can PNP come and sell Mark Golding without talking about Andrew? Yeah. No, let them sell Mark Golding.
Mr. Chairman, just ask me topic, and then them can ask me after. Me ask a topic. Why should they have 1, 2, 3, 4 laborers on the platform? Can anyone of you tell why should Andrew Holness get a third term? To tell the phone job, but me I'll tell you why. And the 3 PMP we try to explain why we should give Mark Golding a first term. But start after the labor.
Okay, let me start. Andrew Holness should get a third term because in all of the downturns that Jamaica has had under the disasters that overtook us, talking about COVID, burial, burial, and the consistent rains that the country has gone under. The country has stood stable, and no matter how you all try to deny that the country is stable.
Remember, 9 years and the last year alone, from 2016 and last year, burial coming up, please. Just remember, be just a guide, please.
Mr. You.
This is exactly why I say you don't need to sell Andrew Honest. Let them sell Mark Golding. Okay? But if you wish to answer them, go ahead, because I will answer no question from you, Richard, because
no, but let me finish here. Let me finish here. Let me tell you something. If Jamaica was in such a precarious position as you all say it is in, the world would not have been admiring us and giving us accolades in terms of credit ratings and good performance, valuation, right? And let me tell you this. The reason why Andrew Holness needs a third term is because we know that Mark is a destructive force. He has done his destruction through Finsack and under Omar Davis. And right now, he's showing himself as a wimp, a wet rat, a man who doesn't have any leadership skills. He cannot decide whether he is the leader, Bunting is the leader, or Dayton Campbell is the leader of the PNP. We cannot go under a destabilization party and survive. So, in order to keep Jamaica stable and afloat of all the destruction, Andrew Holness must continue in his portfolio. And I don't make case right there, so.
That's anybody else? Anybody else want to sell the Jamaica Leo party?
You're sleeping, honey.
Anybody else? Anybody else?
504.
Mr. Ingram, caution, I don't want to take it up, please.
No, listen, all right. We never really want to touch a civic thing, but I think they need to go look into that civic something, because I see a whole heap of information on that. And Andrew Holness reintroduce it. That's a number one. Saying the party about as well say, yeah, may I listen to him, with him case where I put forth, But listen, to me, the track record of the Prime Minister should be shown. And if here I wanna say in build police station, in upgrade or repair hospitals and roads. But these are standard things that any government for do. We expect that from any government to come in. That is not something we would look upon as exceptional, because over the period of years, if you're not gonna tell me now, say PMP has never built a police station, repaired a hospital, or upgrade or whatsoever, honorable line to not own self. That is a number one fact. But we should all look at the whole fact that before Andrew Holness came to power, Jamaica was ranked, I think, 64 or 67, one of them two number there, best places in the world to do business in 2015. And what that did now was attract a lot of investors based on how the economy, the turnaround at that time, and whatever Peter Phillips and Portia Simpson Miller did at that time there. And Andrew Holness inherit that legacy there, and go on with it, or not even say go on, but it a show upon it. So to me me always look on the person where do the foundation as a better person than the person who actually build a house, because in order to have a good structure house, you have to have a good foundation, and that foundation was set from that 4-year period for this to be happening right now. So the answer is not that only that Andrew can do this, but we have to still give credit to the previous government that did the foundation, that this structure could go on it and balance and stay upon it and not deteriorate. We have to give credit.
So you
the previous government asked Bruce Golding,
hold on 1 second. So you say that to say what?
The PMP can handle the country because they did it. Before
Auntie Charmaine, the previous government who set, let me just say this and then get a winner. The previous government who set the fiscal responsibility bill that we are living under today is Bruce Golding, Ardisha, and Arbil Hill, the JLP, and that is a fact. Continue with that.
let us embrace and appreciate the Fiscal Responsibility Act that governs how Jamaica refinance itself and deal with the debt to GDP ratio, and gave Jamaica a mandate to have the debt reduced to, I think it was 106 by 2016. We have to appreciate that. This is how we manage our debt because of that law. It was finally put in law. We put like a shackle on the government to say, this is how you repay your debt. Then we had the initiation of drum decks by Ardishaw and 2 more carried out by PMP, but it was an initiation under the Jamaica Labour Party. And the first debt restructuring that we had saved us
Put in the IMF. Don't take on the IMF for that, please. But it's a character, please.
Hold on,
part of the IMF.
Mute your mic.
No, we have to remind you, don't mislead the people. Part of the IMF.
Mute your mic.
And then you wait for the rebuttal.
So
right? It saved Jamaica $500 million per day on loan financing.
Work later.
Right?
I had one too many Red Bull in the heart of race.
Green paper was tabled in Parliament in 2010.
I don't drink that.
And that led the way for further tax reform under the PMP. So if you're talking about
when you're ready for
foundation, why are you guys trying to eliminate what the Jamaica Labour Party did in 2010? Also, when they talked about a while ago, they talked about how civics was removed from the classroom in 1987. That's a lie. LCD Rodux 1967 Civics for Young Jamaica was a book. It was a book, and that book was removed under the PMP. So don't, when they talk about how civics itself was removed from the classroom, that is a blatant lie. It was a book. We just talking name a while ago. It named LC Rodux 1967 Civics for Young Jamaica. That was a book that was removed from the classroom. So when they say civics was removed from the classroom in 1967.
So it was sure the Prime Minister in 1967 though.
Sir, are you hearing me? I just told you the name of the book. You can go and research it. That was a book that was removed from the classroom, not civics itself.
But anyway,
civics. Hold on, man. Let us get the facts, man.
No, but there's no information stating that.
Jesus Christ.
Because when we look back again, right? Winner. All right, winner. Can you tell us which year? Well, I know easy enough. Which year was it removed? Yeah.
Civics started to transition out of a school system between 1980 to the early 2000. By the early 2000, we totally gone.
Thank you. No. Then that me say. Thank you.
No, sir. You said
your PMP. No. Your PMP just shut in a while ago.
He said 1967. That's a lie.
No, but you come and explain. It says a book named 1967.
Yeah, so me
and before me talk, me see a lot of things about it. So that means
no, Carter, you said it was removed in 1967. I don't remember
listen, man.
Howard agreed with him. And now we debunked that, and we said no, it's a book.
It says a book named 1967.
We can't rewrite the
original
transition of physics. They saw physics started to disappear from the classroom
from in the 80s.
1980, and by the early 2000s it was completely gone.
Okay.
It was
exactly what I said.
It was under the Jamaica Labour Party under Andrew Holness.
You're sure by early 2000? I remember me getting
man. I will not lie.
1985 civics leave school.
No, but listen, winner. Me as a young youth, right?
Good age.
Tell my age. I'm afraid of my age. 1990. And me can tell you when I start the primary school, and I never get civics. Never. I'm going to excess at 2001. I'm also 2000.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have gotten civics because the PNP had removed it from schools.
So why you say a PMP? No, him say 80. No, you say a PMP.
All right, winner and Magnum. Let's give these liars their satisfaction.
All right.
It was removed in 1980 by Edward Siaga, but the fact is, Andrew Honest brought it back in 2016.
Anyway.
Argument done. Move on.
All right, can I say what me answer, please? Winner. More, you said something a while ago about we first topic we tried debunk with. Say about what remind?
Responsibility Act.
All right, yes,
people
okay,
in
yes.
Parliament.
Yeah, man. The Physical Responsible Act was muted. Agree. That was a trick for that was really a very good plan that the JLP write to the IMF, and them write the plan now, and the IMF say yes, man, love it, and I'm going to base on this fact. I'm going to give you 2.5 billion Jamaican up front, and these are the other things you need to do in order for you to get an next drawdown. However, the first IMF plan them the test them tech and pass was the debt exchange. That was excellent. Let me finish now, let me talk, because I'm a brain, me I read, me just open my encyclopedia. The first one, it was passed. Yes, the debt exchange was brilliant. Yes? The second one was the second one again? Some tax revenue measures where them
the tax reform green paper.
Yes. Come on, man, the continue, man. Yes, that was passed. However, they failed the third, they failed the fourth, they failed the fifth, they failed the sixth, and was locked out of all international market by 2011. The IMF said the country they are criminal. Them no mean what they say. I mean, I say criminal. Am I word? Let me say, please. Let me say what them say.
Let us use.
Let me say what them say. Let me finish. Let me finish, please. Let me retract it, because I'm my country. They say this country, the government of the country is untrustworthy. Them not trust them because them say something and them not do it. And them tell the IMF tell the World Bank, the IDB, and every international thing. You say Jamaica, don't see them at all. Them is a country credible.
Lies again.
No, hold on.
Can I finish?
Context is important, right? You would say context is important.
No, man. You're debunk me, man. Remember, see me not try character and I say, no, man. Anything me say, me stand character now, like how Caution stand character a while ago. Me stand character. All right? Listen this now. All right? 2012 when we're going in, Porsche. When we are campaigning on Porsche, I say, yo, you see 2 million Porsche Simpson. Me I go show this when we go in a power. A 1 week, me I get the IMF deal. And to campaign pan it. Yeah, man, 1 week, man. However, when the PMP go, and big bad Peter Flips now, run the IMF and say, yeah, man, a new government now, And yeah, we come to do all this. I am saying, no, must say mad, man. You're not crazy. When you want to look pound with a long straw, you're not crazy. You don't have no credibility. Run him like a dog. Peter Flips come to Porsche with a resignation letter and said, Mommy, you hear what going on? I can't mind this, Because people they say they want to see with a long straw. Anyway, to Mummy having credibility, Mummy go up on him phone and dial one lady named Maxine Waters. You know she run a finance committee in the Senate, in the Congress at the time. And one Jamaican named Una Clark, you know she? And then one man I love Jamaica named Charlie Rangles from Boston. Alright? And them she call.
Charlie Rangles from Boston or Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, man. Sorry,
Una Clark of Brooklyn too.
Okay then. Yeah. Yes. So call them and them Maxine Waters come to Jamaica meet the Porsche. Mummy don't talk to her and tell her and then Porsche goes, then Maxine called the great Barack Obama and said, Mr. Obama, listen to your son, please. They say Jamaica and the lady there, rate her, do anything in that poor for them. Barack Obama called and say, IMF say, I don't come here, but you see, so not coming now. These are the measures on a follow, I mean, you're not a joke thing we don't need, and not a play thing we don't need, And them are sitting here on a follow. Anyway, I say, all right, and come and look at them again. Give them one stringent policies. So Peter Flips now bringing on something name. Somebody can remember where BK don't come boy that now. Where name? Where oversight committee where watch them and guide them to see how them things go. And them do. The great Mark Golan was the man who run legislation, was tasked in carrying through, passing, writing all these legislation.
Mark Golden was justice minister.
Me don't talk, man. Lee just cried, just sitting the past election, man. All the legislation, them. He was the person, the engine, but he don't love chat. And him and the engine behind it. Pass and write all of them, the tax reform, something, man, rare, till they go.
Justice minister, right? Tax reform, fifth minister of finance.
Of course.
I want to reality to
The man is a liar.
Oh my God, these people are diabolical and the sick.
This is an intelligent conversation.
Honestly,
the man is
sick
the man
stomach.
Goody, this is an
the man is
intelligent
a
conversation.
pathological liar.
Oh God. You can't me finish, man. Yeah, one wizard now. It's a wizard of fact.
Finish your lie. Finish your lie and hurry up too.
Wizard of lie.
Wizard of farmer PMP like Nigel Clark. We now go correct me if me wrong.
You are a wizard.
Everybody a farmer
very brilliant.
Yeah, finish your lie.
Very brilliant. Yeah, because the PMP school we now come from. Anyway, 2013, 24. Remember saying now, Peter Phillips was named Man of the Year, you know. The IMF recommend Jamaica at the time to every third world country, you know. Said this as Jamaica, miraculously. So much so that 2016, when the PMP last election, Michael Leachin, Adam Stewart, Andrew Oldest, Arbin Hill, and Nigel Clark promised Jamaica to grow 5 in 4. If they'll come in here to a wreck economy, how could you, 2 months after election, a change that going to promise to make the country grow 5 in 4? You them go talk about COVID, because the 4 years with COVID.
That is because you see a lot of things in the chance. You say too much one time. No, you say too much one time. Let us stop you.
I don't know.
Things and you're gonna change.
No, but me I don't know.
No, you're gonna change the
government. We say right and everything winner. Winner, man. Winner, wait, man.
So you can't chat so much garbage, give somebody a time.
Last time you said, let me say this.
No, but no, you don't. Winner, your time.
No, can I finish? Mr. Chairman, I just 1 second. I just 5 seconds. 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Mute him.
5 seconds, Mr. Chairman.
You don't get too much time.
5 seconds to clear everything. Please. Yes. The 5 in 4 would have ended in 2020. However, COVID come, but at that time the economy was only growing 1.1%. And I land right there. I'm gonna take notes for winner now. Okay, thank you very much.
You are correct about EPOC. EPOC was established in 2013 as a interest group between public sector and government to say, listen, we need to have an oversight independent of government to help government to achieve targets, right? Okay. You would say context is important, right? We face a global financial meltdown. In terms of a recession, the entire world stood still between 2008 and 2010. Everybody gets shocked, right? A part of one of the stringent measures from IMF was that the Jamaican government needed to reform the public sector and do a massive layoff. Bruce Golden said, listen, we can't do that. We can't lay off, we can't send home people got them yard in a recession. That will kill off the country. That are going to mash you. That are going to mash you up severely. IMF will say, no, a part of the program that you have to go do. Right? The Nurses Association and Police Federation say, listen, we want to increase the post promise. Because we have been...
The PNP union, them you say.
We have been holding strain for years. And we deserve to get we increase. Right? And they took the government to court, and Adisha and Bruce Golden ball to the nurses to Edith Hallwood. And the police are saying, oh, we are begging, please, Jamaica, this time we can't pay.
Then can't get a bed blood.
And they took the government to court and won the government. And the government had to pay them their increase in salary and retroactive that destroyed the program entirely. When the IMF said the government have to pay them, and then now they have nobody. The IMF say, yo, listen, we have to walk away from. And
please remember that it is because of this 7 years of wage freeze and the PNP.
Yes, man.
That is what they were getting paid back for.
Prior to that.
It's 7 years of wage freeze and the PNP.
They were determined to get salary increases, and they took the government to court. Hold on, they took the government to court.
Why are you asking if it's real? It is real.
Had to pay, and it derailed the IMF deal. and the fact that we were facing a global financial meltdown. We have to think about context, you know. We have to think about context. And during that same time, the government was effective because some of those very rules, the jam decks, the Fiscal Responsibility Act, the tabling of the reform, tax reform, green paper, right? And in 2014, the PMP went to Parliament and amended the fiscal responsibility rules to create a loophole, and that loophole actually helped us in 2020 when we had COVID. The government was able to divert monies away from debt payment because that amendment with the PMP did. So me credit PMP for that, because they made it easy for the government to extract money away from debt payment and put it to the hands of the people to help them do.
And we also remember in 2012 too, they wage freeze. They allow you to mute. You are speaking for a long time. I'm speaking.
And PMP
in 2012 they allowed a wage freeze. They pay the people in the first year and go back and give them a wage freeze again. That is what public sector is looking for other PMP.
Yeah,
wage freeze after wage freeze.
And PMP campaign on removing the GCT from electricity. That was a promise.
Who put it on?
When they took over, hold on.
Winner. Who put it on? Who did put on the GCT and electricity?
Allow the man to speak and debug after it's finished. Allow the man to speak.
Washa Simpson-Miller campaigned on removing GCT from electricity. And when she went in, I say, "Yo, we can't remove it because when we go anywhere, I say, yo, the books look right." And the people them ball, almost riot, and they were forced to remove it, right, from 200. It was kilowatt. If correct me if it's right, it's kilowatt, right? And in 2015, they were forced to put it back, but they increased the kilowatt hours to 300 and increased the GCT from 10 to 16.5%.
I can send something now, winner.
I get a chance here.
No, man, me just want to say something, winner.
Me just want to correct winner. Winner, I said it before Goody and others say me a lie. Say the Adlisha the first person to put GCT and electricity. First person.
No. Not Adlisha the first person to put no GCT and no electricity.
Winner,
so nobody come with that.
December 2010. The first time GCT and electricity, and Porsche camp, but me say it.
Give me a second. Let me check out.
Yeah, man. Okay. Porsche 17.
It's a lie. Man, I have to check. Man, that is a lie.
Yeah. So we not soon come up, man. And Porsche campaign and removing it. However, we know all the way we not see a while ago with the global recession. I'm putting a context again. Mr. Ingram and Caution can back me on this. Remember that the global recession was 2008 when the PMP said to them, say, listen me, go to the IMF because we are going to have a world recession. And Andrew Wallace and Andrew Wallace, Bruce going to Adisha tell him, say, listen me, man, Jamaica got benefit from this recession. You know, make sense.
Andrew Wallace, who was education minister, tell the world. Sir, let's move on with your foolishness.
No,
then shut
up. Your time now, because you which are the better say.
Has been saying for years, let us go back to the IMF and the World Bank for cheaper loans. Why we were going to the market under the going to the local market at high interest rates.
Winner.
I think it's my chance. I think it's my time now.
Please do not take
it's my time now.
Adisha has been championing Jamaica to go to
government
the
warn
World
about
Bank
the recession
and
coming.
go to IMF.
I think it is my time now.
We're asking back to name Fluffy. Wanna talk, guys? Listen, tap up the screen for me, guys.
Winner.
It is my time now.
But wait, no man, you see your time. But I just want to win a question. Winner.
No, Hugh, just stop Hugh and make me talk.
Was it the government warn about the recession? And they said the country will benefit. Is this a lie?
Lies. Magaman, your time. Magaman, your time. Lies.
Hugh, be quiet right now, Hugh. Let me talk. A lot of things that happens under Ardley Shah that these people refuse to acknowledge is one. Ardley Shah had a Air Jamaica to get rid of that was bleeding the country, sucking the lifeblood of the country into the ground. He had Sugar Corporation of Jamaica and the bauxite industry that Omar Davis allowed to be sucking the lifeblood of Jamaica. He had to offload all of those non-profiting entity off of the backs of the Jamaican people.
Jamaica won after since 1990. Which backside Jamaica won in them time?
Yeah,
Which one of the backside company? The only one Jamaica majority share was alcohol. Jamalco. Only one. So don't talk about something you don't know. If you don't know, don't talk about it. Don't talk about things you don't know.
So let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. Did you not know that the one that Jamaica owns was sucking the lifeblood of Jamaica? Did you not know that?
No.
What are you saying?
Jamaica was Jamaica
Yes,
was the most profitable backside company.
the government signed the government of
The amount
Jamaica.
of money the government had to pump in that place.
Let me tell you what happened. The government of Jamaica signed a forward sale agreement.
That was the problem.
With
Yes.
the Jamalco shares. Hold on, you
That was
Richards,
the only
man.
problem. Yes.
And it cost Jamaica over 500 million.
No,
US
that's-
dollars.
no,
And
that's-
we
no,
know
that's-
who is the
Yes,
government of Jamaica?
sir,
Who is the
you
prime
can't-
minister?
we go find it facts.
We
We go
know
find
we
it
lost.
facts.
We know there was some
You cannot
we
need to know who was the prime minister. It's very important.
Listen, so we know me could have
DJ
said
participant.
we know debunk the fact now. You the
They
fact.
participate.
You were saying no. We saw a forward sale for backside at $10 per. Say first $10. And at the time backside at $50. So we wait no man. We know man.
It was a
We know the
ridiculous
forward
deal
sale.
which cost the taxpayers of Jamaica
He never cost
500
taxpayer.
million US dollars.
No, he never cost taxpayer. We lost it.
It was,
because
yes, sir. You can't rewrite
Winner.
history.
Winner.
Mr. Richards, you cannot rewrite history. Don't try.
Then we never say something on them. Make sense when they debunk me.
It was
Look like
a
a stupid
bad
man.
deal.
You need to just
It was a
quiet
bad
right
deal.
now. Let me finish. Let me finish
It was
because
a
you're
bad
cutting on me,
deal.
Mr. Hume.
Want a piece off of the ground, yeah? Please.
You're
Yeah,
cutting
alright,
on me, Mr. Hume. Let me finish. No, Ali Shah had to offload all of these things, right? And he himself tried to get Jamaica getting lower loans from all over the world, right? Because the PNP had turned to private entities around the world taking loans for higher interest rate. You guys must remember that they were taking loans that Jamaica could hardly pay back, right? That is what got the country into the quagmire that it was in, right? And then you set the union and the Jamaica Labour Party administration at the time and asked them to pressure the government. That's why they could not. That's why they could not pass the IMF test. And you all know it. And trying to deny it.
No, that's why I don't even want to talk. Make she go and rest. But God know why she did not because she was a wicked.
You finish my caution coming. Caution, can you finish?
Let me agree with you one thing. So GCT for the first time was added to the electricity in Jamaica in 2009. However, it was a recommendation.
Thank you very much. Hallelujah, praise
It was a recommendation.
That's time you say you're PMP, you know. You come from PMP.
No, hold on, Bridget. It was a recommendation from a tax package that was produced under Omar Davis. When what's the chairman name again? Of Lena Group. When name again?
No, must say Matalan.
Matalan. Oliver Clark was the chairman of Lena Group.
Yeah, but winner, I want you to read the part when time GCT did remove in 2012. I want you to read that part there too. Don't forget that part there. To me, I beg you to pass.
He did say it was removed because the pressure and they put it back in 2015. Did not you hear that? Did you hear that? Or the selective would not hear him say they supposed to remove it in 2012 and they replace it back in 2015. Very clear.
Time to talk now, please, no. So in 2010, the economy based on IMF, right? So wait, let me find it and read it for now. Because we don't love facts, you know. I now read. As a matter of fact, I got 2011. They don't say I not put the 2011. But basically, the economy never in a one good position because our debt to GDP, we up in a 120% You understand what I say? And during that period of time, come here, we not come up and say about the economy, the good in 2010, which that is a lie. Me and him know say it's a lie because the recession mash up the whole thing in Jamaica between 2009 to 2012. And from 2012, no, go to 2012, go to 20. Alright, this is 2012 now. Hold on, they coming at me information, get mixed up on me. Can I screenshot something them, you know? Free them, you know. See it, yeah. Right, so I don't know where you did that right from. But anyway, basically, the IMF report on Jamaica, I tried for sure, we said, listen, in at that time,
in the meantime, I really find his information. I must say this.
That man, nobody say nothing. You don't get a chance to talk. So watch now. So the key points of the 2015 report, right, from the IMF was economic growth, current account deficits, inflation was a downward trend reaching lower level due to impact of low oil prices. Debt management, Jamaica sovereign bond spread was at the emerging market average with the net international reserve exceeding program target. Positive outlook, the IMF start generally viewed the economic outlook for Jamaica positively, highlighting the continuing strong program implementation and forward-looking policy commitments. So 2015, this was the country that the Jamaica Labour Party inherited. Jamaica Labour Party did not inherit a broken country. They inherited a country on a very positive note and a very good path. And I think that every Jamaica Labour Party supporter should honor what the PNP had done at that time. With the argument now, where them are going to come and ask, what PNP are going to do, what this and that are going to do. But you know, keep on forgetting, at the time when the country was in a turmoil, coming from the recession, PNP picked up the country and put it on a positive start.
We have to ask that because you people have no plans or policies to make better the country, and your wholeness get it and maintain a good policy, a good stability. But you people do not have the backbone to maintain it. We know that you have a track record of tearing down.
So, man, from 2012 to 2016 or 15, wherever, and never good policies and them something there. Lift up Jamaica. What you think? Lift it up. You think it was a magic wand where we just wave
built on the work of Adli Shah?
No.
In offloading, the straws would have broken the camel back.
In 2010, if you look on the report, and if you want me to look it up and read it for you from the IMF, it was never a good side. 2011.
Listen, man. Adli Shah only failed because the PNP union pressured the country into ruin.
Speaking of facts, not what you feel in your gut.
This is not what I feel. This is what I know.
This whatever
and the fact, the information is out there to back it up. It's only a pity I don't have the ability to pull it up right now.
Where should I find the information that in 2010,
brother, go do your research. Go do your research.
2011, Jamaica was on a positive trajectory, positive growth.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The People's National Party,
because Kashan coming here to make it seem as if, the PNP inherited, the JLP inherited a good country from the PNP in 2016. Let's stop. Okay, sir. So you're telling me when PJ Parties, hold on, let me speak.
PJ Party never in 2016.
Hello, sir. Allow me to speak. What is wrong with this man? Allow me to speak. Thank you. When Bruce Golding inherited the country from PJ Parties
2006
and Porter similar. We got hello, I am speaking.
It was going at 3%.
Have some pride and dignity about
the GDP of 115%.
As I was saying, Kasha, did Bruce Golding inherit a perfect country from PJ
Yes.
Patterson.
No country
I'm
is
not
perfect,
speaking
but
to you,
America
Richard.
better.
You,
We are good
Richard, I
economy.
am not speaking to you, sir. May I talk to Caution? Back up. Caution. Did Jamaica, did Pete, Omar, did Bruce Gordon inherit a perfect country from PJ Patterson?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
you're telling me when you Richard, as again I say, I know that you fantasize over me. I'm not speaking to you, please. As I am saying, when PJ Patterson left office, we were the crime, we were the crime capital of the world. We were the beggars of the world.
Guys,
Oh
can
my
you
God!
please
This
stop my screen for me, please?
can this gentleman shut up
100?
for 1 minute? As I was saying, we were the beggars of the world. We were the crime capital of the world. We could not pay public sector workers, right? Public sector workers were not paid for over 7 years. All our assets were sold. Allow me to finish. All our assets were sold out. Hospital never have bed. Teacher, I'm picking a fight for going a vehicle because teacher work for much years and can't buy a vehicle. Right? Road never fix. Ambulance can't buy. Police never have vehicle nor equipment. What perfect government are you speaking of? And again, we are you, Uno, not we. Uno are try sell Mark Golding. And Uno gone back and talk about Bruce Golding and sell Mark Golding to the people of Jamaica. And a PJ Patterson, and a Omar Davis, and a Bruce Golding, I go in a fight to be the Prime Minister. Mark Golding. Sell Mark Golding. That's all I'm saying. Uno can't sell Mark Golding for gone back in the past? Uno sell Mark Golding now? We are wait.
So, first and foremost, the KPH hospital are probably, we don't know about the rest of the hospital, but we can testify the KPH hospital was never in shambles that like it is right now. Even though the government is spending a lot of money.
That's not true, sir.
Well, man, let me speak, my brethren. Just let me speak, right? The government now is spending more money in what you call it, salaries. There is no time since PJ Patterson left office that KPH has gotten an MRI machine. At one point in PJ time, we did have MRI, CT scan, X-ray machine, and all them kind of something there. And from the Jamaica Labour Party take it over. Listen, from PJ left office 2006, and then Portia, Jamaica Labour Party actually run the country for approximately about 13 years. We don't buy one MRI machine. And we're living in a world now that before you used to have a closed MRI, now we have open MRI, but yet still KPH now have no MRI. You understand what I say? So when we leave, when we talk about PJ Patterson legacy, right? We have to put that one part and separate it from that.
Again, Mr. Sell Mark Golding. That is the argument. Sell Mark Golding. I don't know what I care what you want to because I don't debunk your life. Sell Mark Golding.
Joseph.
Listen up, I'm not gonna make on be the father, so PG are the godfather for this, so I'm not gonna make on talk.
Patterson should have come from prison right now.
And then,
so talk where you want to talk, Sell Mark Golding.
See, when I try to show you now why you getting personal. If you really understand him,
J. Patterson should be coming from prison, and that is a fact for what he did to people of Jamaica, especially my generation. Sell Mark Golding.
I have a degree doing a good. You know, say a PJ make have a degree doing good.
Why the conversation I get so personal.
PJ allow me if I have a degree, but you still could have one. You Richard. Sell Mark Golding.
Come on, man. Goody, just relax, man. You're a well intellectual person.
But very done. Sell Mark Golding.
Because you take when CMPG up.
Sell Mark Golding. No matter worry about me. Sell Mark Golding.
Well, I know. Let me just speak and clear up. Listen, let me speak and clear up the general first because you make some strong statements. So me have to clear up the general name before me reach on to Mark Golding. And as a matter of fact, the thing when me can tell about Mark Golding when he was Minister of Justice received A for running the Ministry of Justice, even graded by the opposition at that time A for how him run the Ministry of Justice. So that is well enough qualifications for sure say a man is compatible right, to run the country, because when he was running the Ministry of Justice, there was no issue, no complaint. He was a very active person.
That is not true, sir. That is not true, because courthouse was in shambles.
Listen when me I tell you, son of Bridget.
Courthouses were in shambles.
Listen, you see, the
court system was burdened.
What thing, Mike? I don't know when me I thought no, this and that. But even so, the case that complain about all of them, something the courthouse still in a shambles. Look from when Mario Dean case for do. Mario Dean case for do from.
Mario Dean is just one person, Bridging.
I know, but that is so long.
Bridging.
So long.
Mario Dean is just one person.
That is over a decade.
The court system serve thousands of people.
So the court system still not fix all now, because only not fix it.
The court system is in a much better place than when Marky G was there.
He was graded A for the ministry that him run. Now I want to ask only the question: how much of full ministers who run ministry ever get A grading?
Look here.
That's why I'm asking you, how much a full
your eyes they do not have A, but we know that all of them have
because
A.
I work a morning, because I say this, because again, to 474 people, good morning to you all, wherever you are in the world, and those on the For You page. This is a prime example why the PNP and Mark Gordon, who went to Connecticut to concede, should never, ever be able to sit on the left side of our parliament, because if their mere followers cannot sell us Mark Golding himself cannot sell us and his idea. Let me tell you about this Jamaica Labour Party government. Record-breaking today achievement that was announced, or NIR, is the highest it has ever been. It is even higher than the NIR of Trinidad and Tobago, an oil-producing nation. This Andrew Holness administration has moved Jamaica in a record-breaking way since 2016. We are now producing our own medical oxygen at the Sentence Bay Hospital. This Andrew Holness administration used taxpayers' money and buy over 200 buses to boost our public transportation system, and 100 coming by July. This Andrew Holness administration in 2016 bought over 400 police vehicles. Just last week, Dr. Armstrong bought over 300 plus vehicles and 90 plus bikes. This Andrew Holness administration has carried our unemployment, or formal unemployment, at the lowest it has ever been since 1962 to 3.5. We have gotten not one, not 2 times, but 3 times raises in our minimum wage. The threshold, the income tax threshold, was moved from 1.5 to now 1.7. We now have a restructured public sector with the highest increase of public sector workers. Scholarships for students. Last year, 603 medical students got scholarship because of Andrew Holness to pursue tertiary education. That is a fact. Police stations are being built. The police force is more equipped with manpower and more educated than ever before, and that is a fact. This Andrew Holness administration is going into parishes like St. Mary, that the PNP has ruled for over 30 odd years, bringing state-of-the-art fire station and markets, and that is a fact. St. Thomas, the once forgotten parish, is now bringing life to St. Thomas. Hello, sir. Allow me to speak. Allow me to speak. Thank you. Right? Andrew Holness is bringing life to St. Thomas, the once forgotten parish. Andrew Holness is bringing life to Portmore with a new resilient park. Not only in Portmore, but in Portland as well. This Andrew Holness administration has ever sold one beach, the beach in Montego Bay, that was sold by the PNP. Andrew Holness take it back and make it a free beach park, Harmony Beach Park for the people of Jamaica. Contract workers for security is no longer a thing because of Andrew Holness. And the list of achievements is long. The final achievement that I will give, a record-breaking and commendable achievement, the crime rate, the murder rate is down at a 25-year all-time low. Andrew Holness do that. Unlike Mark Golding, who uses his platform to tell the citizens of Jamaica to defy the police and break law and order. Mark Golding is not even a citizen of Jamaica because he's still, and we see the actions of his supporters on the platform, like you, Richard, because when they cannot provide fact, they will try to throw personal attacks and laugh and derail. But we're talking about facts. This country is in the best shape since 1962, and we, the young people, and check the platforms and the persons who represent the PNP. Not one of them under the age of 40, and if you check the ones who are under 40, it may be 5 or 3. The people who support the PNP are on average above 45 to 75 on TikTok. No young people is following on PNP, and it's also proven that women are not following PNP. So I don't know where the PNP is going. The
Good,
PNP
you really
is
see
dead
you crying
in
now and debate with any young
2025,
PNP?
and hello, sir. Hello,
You
sir.
really debate with
I am
young PNP then?
speaking. Hello, I am speaking, and if you want me to finish, you need to stop interrupt me. Stop interrupt me. And again, as we said to women, the final point to women, PNP is not for women. We are the first woman justice minister and the first woman finance minister. PNP is not for women. Then chase out Lisa out of politics, and then chase out Portia Simpson out of politics. The evidence is there to prove, and that is a fact. Put that on a pipe and smoke it. I'm gonna get some rest. I have no time for the book no more. Like, bye, Auntie Charmaine.
All right, I'll see you later, baby. Be safe.
Goodie. Have a good night.
Be safe. Mr. Hill. Hilly.
Oh, there.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hilly. Omar. Okay.
Good, you should run. You should run, gone. So what I don't know. So why you not tell Jamaica now? You talk about the good things. Why you not talk?
She have work tomorrow, bro. Don't do that.
She have work. Oh, good. Me never know. And they have them hours there. So what you know? So why you never talk about the bad things? Let Jamaica. I think that if you are gonna buy something or you are gonna sell something, talk about the good and the bad. All the talk coming like Andrew Wellness is all good. So make me talk about the bad now. Cause since you talk about the good, make me talk about the bad now.
You just sell Andrew. You sell Mark Golden, no man.
No, I can't. Listen.
Me no want to hear nothing bad about
No, don't tell me.
Me no want to hear nothing bad about no side. Me want to hear the good from each
If
side.
you don't want to hear nothing bad, then you're a biased person.
No, me want to hear the good what you
are
go
a biased
provide.
person.
I'm not biased. How am I biased if me want you to speak your
You have to
piece?
check the pros and cons of the situation.
All right, tell
You
us
have
the
to.
pros of Mark Golden.
No. Pros and cons of the situation.
Bro,
The
me
current
literally I
administration-
give you a chance, bro. You said me biased.
Current administration. I don't know
What
why
you
you're
say,
fighting
Hugh?
now.
Just
Fight
make
me
it
for
talk.
We
some-
might take you out of the box again, you know, because I get
That no,
little
for the
disrespectful again.
back yes, I make it president or make
So
up.
people have to talk.
Hey, bro, caution. Talk about you.
Me want to talk about the bad way it happen in a
Oh,
Jamaica.
gosh, it's really and truly.
We could get
She
one up.
self-fear part. Am I wrong or am I right? It's
Yeah,
your
but
turn to sell your
Mark
party.
Golding was never
Yeah,
a
but
prime
you-
minister.
You must segue into it. You must segue into it. Mark was never a prime minister.
Okay, so can we sell what
Alright,
the
Joseph.
What Mark Golding do when he was never a prime minister? Be honest now.
Why should we elect Mark
When
Golding
was
as prime
Mark
minister?
Golding? Listen, no, hold on a man. When was Mark Golding a prime minister of Jamaica?
Sir,
Why should we make him prime
When
minister?
was Mark
when you
Golding?
talk like that, it don't sound intelligent.
It don't.
No.
Listen, it's not about
No, you
intelligence.
don't.
It makes
You don't.
sense. It's about me to talk about somebody's track record.
Why should we make Golden prime minister?
Hold on, let him speak.
Listen,
Because everyone here same can't talk, I'm a bias. That's already some bias.
said was what Andrew Holness did as a prime minister.
Somebody might needs to yes.
Yes.
I cannot tell you. The only thing we can tell about was what Mark Golding do as a minister of justice. People
You
don't want
hold on, caution. You unmute. Let me ask you a question, sir. Because
Yes.
I am asking you now to sell Mark Golden to the.
Yeah, but he's segueing to it.
Is that a wrong question for me to ask you, sir?
No, it's not wrong. But he's segueing to it. He's debunking the lies and then he's segueing to Mark.
Okay, I don't think the segue is necessary, my brother.
No, but
let's hear about it. What was the justice of peace?
Allow the man to make his presentation, please.
Yes, that is the thing, you know. And this is what me I go say, you know, because right now me don't get.
Continue make a presentation, Mitchell.
No, make him crash out too. That's what he's good for.
Talk, so you notice. Well, listen. How can you? I gotta tell me, say me. A while ago, about my country. Listen, let me tell you this, Joseph. A long time I live in Jamaica.
No, nobody come here. Latin. Hello,
not that.
No, Charmaine, make him talk.
Don't tell me something enough.
I caution him name, you know.
Don't tell me something enough to talk.
You never tell me
something. Don't
never say enough to talk.
This is my right. And if you talk it, yes, so.
You cannot sell Mark Golden to be Prime Minister. That's why I know I go answer.
When you can't sell Mark Golden to be
Caution, please talk because I'm gonna go to my bed. Please talk. Stop the quarreling, man.
Yes. We have a prime minister. We have a prime minister in the country right now who is underneath investigation for illicit enrichment in statutory declaration of certified from 2021 to now. The end of this year, I'm gonna make it 4 years in statutory declaration. Don't certified. We cannot access no information.
That's a failed PNP propaganda.
Big man. Let me talk, brother.
Church, allow man to finish him talk, man. You know,
how many times will I repeat that nonsense and you find out saying that work?
So much time I go repeat those on the bill hospital and them subject.
Goody just say a while ago. Goody just read a rough and nonsense what she say every day.
Okay, no nonsense. All the things where Goody say were true.
All right, but this I'm gonna tell Finn lie then. I love telling lies.
We can't put up with them lie every day again.
So already.
Why not keep coming back with it? You know, make sense.
On your platform, crash and continue.
You know, make sense.
Thank you very much.
You keep coming back with the same nonsense when I work. Does that make any sense?
Churchill, make it now work. Let me talk now. Nonsense.
Yeah, or the mute
man. People want to listen to that nonsense.
Let me talk
now.
Nonsense. Because
goodbye. We don't have it. You know work.
Relax yourself. Relax.
It's cool, man.
Relax.
The pressure pill, I drink some water when I done talk. I know it's going to raise up the pressure. But watch out now.
Continue.
I would have the Prime Minister of the country, right, where secretize all of the agency then. You cannot call and get any information. As a matter of fact, me and the matter about NHT. Nobody in Jamaica can call NHT right now and know when the house are built, no information. The representative will answer the phone. I will tell you that they cannot produce you with information until it is made public. So you can go and check. We have situation where them have one thing where them call them non-disclosure. 2 times we see the Prime Minister use it underneath 2 agencies underneath in office. NHT, NEPA. You understand me I say? We suspect the Prime Minister can do insider trading. Insider trading meaning say you're privy to information and you use it to your advantage. When time you're supposed to inner power, you make yourself we are right. You make sure say you are right. Oh, I want sweet, you alright? You understand?
Got you, Kasha.
You are right. You understand me I say? And these are the simple little issues what we have right now. People are going to come on them a company internet. People for sell people and this and that. Me I don't know wholesale person or nothing. Me I talk for my country right now as
next person, please. You are going to talk on it? Because I don't know where you really are said this up in here.
You're not going to understand, man. But
I am not going to understand when you're going to speak and say you're not a wholesale person. What is that? You not speak. Mr. You, can you talk, my dear?
No, man. I eat the floor to him. I make him talk. I say enough. I eat the floor to him. Trust me. He might tell you what Mark going. He might segue into it. I love the segue into it. Please. Because Goody does say a rock.
So what Mark Golden proposed to Jamaicans now is to have the Integrity Commission have the power of arrest. And also, he stated that he's going to make the Integrity Commission not put the report to Parliament, but can make the report public as them do them investigation. So them don't need to table it in a Parliament. Them can just go to them website, upload it. And whosoever involved in a corruption, the Integrity Commission will have that power to go and arrest these people and charge them. So Mark Golding is coming with a plan to strengthen the Integrity Commission, where we're going to have accountability in this place here, and people now can just resign just so and just sweep underneath the carpet. That's one thing when we hear the man say, man, deal with strengthening the agriculture sector, because in order for our country to grow, we need to boost agriculture, because we can't depend on tourism alone. You understand? So you have to have more than one strength of your country to actually develop. At current right now, the only thing at all of Jamaica is tourism. If it happen right now that Jamaica might, or the world might...
That is a lie, sir. Stop telling lies.
If it happen right now that the world have a pandemic right now, Jamaica GDP and our economy are going to drop because tourism will halt. We are not on peak with agriculture. One of our main things that was what we're supposed to on peak with. And
when have Jamaica ever been on peak where agriculture is concerned that it could sustain the country?
1990 to 1996 was the highest peak Jamaica ever been in agriculture. So moving on now. The next thing when Tell would say him going to know is the impeachment. He want to put impeachment in our constitution. The next thing what Mark Golding wants to do now is that we're going republic, and the government now is saying that they want to use a ceremonial president, meaning that the parliament select that president. And Mark Golding say, hey, that is not the way how to deal with the people. Let the people choose who they want to be the president. Let them elect a president, which I stand for that, because there's no way you're going to tell me some need to move from the British monarch, but yet still you want to use the British rule same way and run the country. That makes no sense. Let the Jamaican people decide who they want to make the president, because the same British way of selecting the governor general is the same way them are proposed to select one president, which me finds me not sit well with that. So these are little key pointers where the man point out things that he will do with the education thing. Them want to introduce meals in a school for the children, because them say if you feed prisoner 3 times a day, why can't we give a child in the school one healthy meal for the day? And we all for that. We want these kind of things. So when a person will say sell the party, I mean, like, it's like to listen, just like how me listen, how nobody else can listen. I'm talking them things every single day. Every single day.
I just think that
and you're not talking, you say you give away your time.
Yeah, man. I say what caution based most I think in governance. And I say when you fix governance, the country is on a good path.
Who else is gonna talk? Miss Tracy? Mr. Brock?
I don't know. We can add tweet if anybody wants to. We can add to a caution so somebody don't want to talk. Alright. Maga man, oral, what I say?
Well, let me say this.
Yes.
Mark Golding may be good at justice ministry, but when it comes to a leader, a team leader, he has no backbone.
What you talking about?
Let me tell you something.
That's his opinion, you. That's
okay, cool. All right. Your opinion.
Let me tell you something.
Jesus.
Presently, him being an opposition leader going around the world, trying to become a prime minister of Jamaica, his character has shown that he's a weak rat. He's a wet rat. And let me tell you something.
Marga man, let me say something. Coming in the back and forth. Let me just say something. Manners and respect everybody. Mr. Amin, big up yourself. Listen, the guy would just talk, yeah? And one bag of garbage, rubbish, absolute rubbish. Him just say. And let me show you why.
You book the rubbish.
Let me take pick two mega pick. Him say the Integrity Commission for the power of arrest. What
that is a proposal, Mark Golden. That is a proposal, Mark Golden.
Can you just let me talk? You, Richard, me not depend it with you today. I'm talk. What good is the Integrity Commission arresting people when we have enough agencies in Jamaica with the power of arrest? What good is that? Huh? What good is that when you can call the police? Already the process in terms of prosecuting is enough. Okay? And where is the source where Mark Golding said that all time mouth? I want to see it on paper. That I want. Because you see, when I notice with Uno PMP, yo, Benjamin, let me talk. You see, with Uno PMP, Uno come talk and Uno fly on the mouth and Uno say Mark Golding this and that. But I don't blame Uno. Because him not say nothing at all, Uno can paint any picture Uno want paint. You understand what I say? I don't blame Uno. Because we don't have nothing for sell the country, so we make up. We can't also every citizen get $1 million or $1 million US or whatever. Say anything you want. Because him not say nothing at all. Garbage, rubbish. So move with that. Dash with that. Next thing. I'm gonna move on to the next point. The next point. Well, Brethren, let me talk. Because you say I only for garbage there, so. Let me talk. Brethren, let me talk. The next thing. Oh my God. Brethren, remember talk now, brethren. The next point we make. The next point. When I talk about Andrew Holness, lock up all of the agency then. So let me ask him a question. Has he tried to put in any request, freedom of information request? Has he tried to put in any? Has he tried to put in any?
You can answer now. Let me answer your question now. You ask a question. Thank you very much. I called the NHT and I will implore anybody.
That's not how you put in a freedom of request, sir. No, listen to that, Robbie. Move with that. Throw that out. Move with that. Move with that. No. Move with that. Move with that. Move with that. You cannot call to put in an official freedom of request. That's not how you do it. Move with that. Move with that. Move with that. That's for that. That's not how you put in an official freedom of request. Sir, that's not how you put in an official freedom of request. Always a put in question. Always a put in. You cannot put in a freedom of request like that. You cannot put in a. Yo, Brethren, I know I hear not from you because you talk a whole heap of rubbish. Brethren, I know I hear not from you because you talk a whole heap of rubbish. You chat rubbish. And rubbish you sit down here and tell the people that you chat rubbish. You said enough already. You chat rubbish.
My screen is not intact. That's my concern right now.
Go on, Trace.
I don't see nobody and I come up here so say
yo, Mr. Richard, yo, me ain't with you, you always come and talk about respect and you disrespect me, you know. You see, you're there disrespect me, you know.
I have two questions to ask. Good morning again, everybody.
Morning.
Caution.
Answer.
Caution.
Question. I'm a
clear spoke already.
Where the source there? Where's the source of your information? And
answer.
Ask you. No, hold on. But ask you where Mark Golding said that with the power of arrest. Where did Mark Golding say that? Wait there.
Give me some That's irrelevant, you know. A politician can't say anything at all, you know. They usually do, especially when they're in an opposition.
Bishop, my last respect to you, you know. So just stop your nice, you know. I don't know what you do over here, you know. You're not wanted. You're not wanted because you're neither PMP nor JLP.
You think about me and say that night, you're not
why you in a box with me, brethren?
You're not
no, why you in a box with me? But you should count yourself privileged to be in a box with me. You hear that? That may tell you.
Caution.
Why Bishop look like Zachariah said?
Caution.
Picture, where your picture there? The classic.
Caution.
Yeah, may I hear you, man? May I hear you? Lord,
yeah, me you the try if you sell your leader. But let me ask you one question. He was in control of two financial entities and they failed. How can we trust him to lead Jamaica?
Good question. Didn't Andrew Wallace in
But I'm not asking about Andrew Wallace. I am not asking about Andrew Wallace. I'm asking about Mark Golden.
Brethren, listen, man. Listen, didn't Andrew Wallace was in charge of a financial entity and it failed to?
Which financial entity?
You remember, say Andrew Wallace the work for Edward Siaga?
Work for a man in charge of some brother. Mark Golden was
$43 million.
Brother. Mark Golden.
Andrew Wallace was a financial manager.
Can we have a serious conversation?
Was the financial manager.
Can you stop, sir? Can you stop?
Andrew Wallace was the financial manager.
Caution.
Let me ask a question. You anytime something come up, I saw me have to ask a question. Then if you guys know that him did a bad reputation from when you say him did a work with somebody, why you make him the prime minister?
The JLP they make him prime minister and the rest of people.
No vote for him. Me no vote for him.
Caution. If I own a business and if I own a business and I employ you, you do not own the business. Mark Golden own DBNG, Darren Bond and Golden, and Mr. Eurocharge, me not talking to you because you come on every program I'm talking to you.
Yes,
you just shut up now. Tell you, Richard, to stop this. If
DBNG was a field, why it was sold to Scotiabank?
You come on, bro.
Lord God Almighty.
Let's just work together.
They were failing, that's why they sold out.
I am asking you, why Prune collapse? Why DBNG collapse? Yeah, and Mark Golden was the owner of these two entities. Owner of these two entities. And now we want to just tell me no if you brother. And listen to the question. So if a man won two financial company and they failed, collapse, mash up, because of the thieving money when they thieving a Finstock, how can we trust if you run Jamaica? Sell your leader and me come vote for him.
Well then, all right. First and foremost, DBNG never failed.
What means it failed?
Sorry, it failed. That's why they sold it out.
Well, I know. Since Uno said fail, point us to the article, then, please.
Well, let me tell you. I can't point you to an article right now, but let me give you this scenario, Bridget.
Oh, scenario.
Let me.
No, we're not working.
I want you. All right. Well, listen to this. Listen carefully to this. Part and parcel why they sold out DB&G was because they know that their ass would be in prison if they had continued.
Is that a fact?
Well, listen. The evidence is out there.
Where can I find it?
It's all right. It's all right. We're not going to go down the road for the rest of the night. But remember me tell you, they wrapped up that company because they know so them backside would have been in chains. So they had to get rid of the evidence.
Go ahead. I don't know what to talk. Not only talk, I mean, sense, you know.
Give Classic the floor, Hugh.
Yeah, man. Morning, people. So, when Floyd Green first became Minister of Agriculture, he asked first Vice President of JS, Alvaranga, to go and do an investigation, a thorough investigation on Boggles, which is our chief research center and food storage bank. No, when Alvaranga went there with his team,
food storage facility.
Listen, man, just being a brother, man. Seeds and so seeds. We store seeds.
Okay.
Anyhow, when Alvaranga went there, all he found was 20 pounds of red peas. Remember, you know, we import red peas. No, we were taking over something that the PNP had, and all we had in our storage if a famine that hit us was 20 pounds of red peas.
Really?
And Caution said, just as you, Richards, and any other PNP, the PNP Mark Golding administration will make sure that agriculture is way better than it is now. And I can say to you, Jamaica and the world, the last 4 years, between 2012 and 2016, the PNP only spent $350 million on agriculture. Versus in the last 3 years, this Jamaica Labour Administration has spent over $3 billion on agriculture. The PNP never line not even one drip irrigation.
What is the financial input
the PNP at the same time never developed not even one agro park. Not even one black tank they not give away.
So when Caution attack, when I cut him out, I know I may ask him questions.
At the same time, I no go tell people, I no go tell Jamaica say.
No, I'm not tell lies. So see, like what I said, I'm tell lie, I'm tell lie.
Caution and tell lie, nobody no stop him.
Huh?
Hear Classic speak because Classic has a great viewpoint. I want to hear what he must say.
Yeah, I gotta know that, man. Go on, Joseph. Make him finish and then say finish Classic saying come in and that movie say.
Yeah, because you cut him off and you always talking.
Alright, make him finish. Alright, finish Classic. Finish Classic.
That's the thing with you, Richards, you know. So when something is hitting, you, Richards, always try to interrupt. So as I said, $350 million, that's all the PNP spent the last time they were in government, versus $3 billion that this administration have spent over the last 3 years, plus $2 billion for burial recovery. The PNP has never made an agro park. And we see that many agro parks have been developed under this administration. We see what is happening in South St. Elizabeth and Manchester, Clarendon, when it comes to agro parks and the lane of drip irrigation and ensuring that farmers are getting water. So why is it that UNO couldn't even ensure that our chief research center and seed bank was not fitted with the right amenities to carry it forward? What if we had a famine? How would we survive? We couldn't go back to our Scotch bonnet pepper. Not even that we have fluid, we wouldn't have. Plus others. PNP are not ready for this. On a show, on a track record show, so on never ready and still not ready.
But can I ask that question now?
And them now go ready.
Wait, no, alright. What is that? What famine is not something come one day, no. Famine is something still like you take 3 years, 3 years. So you can't come on and listen this again.
But you, Richards, I just said to you, only thing where the upper bogles are 20 pounds of red peas where we import.
Okay.
Of red pea bogles. Bogles. You know what is bogles, right?
Let me ask you. Here's the question I ask. Agriculture during the PNP time, more Caution do some research. Agriculture during the PNP time was significant in a way.
No man, agriculture in the PNP time died.
Wait, no man.
No, that is not true. 1992.
Dairy industry died. We were importing milk powder to replace milk from cows. Dairy industry died. I don't know that.
No. Classic. Them something the way I talk about all in the imagination.
Don't talk about imagination. This is all fact.
No, there's. Alright, tell me when the.
I don't know. Say a fact.
So Jamaica import.
Joseph.
We are talking about phone time in the 90s right up to the last time on
When? Come on, tell me when.
Go and
find you don't know milk powder you see that Jamaica.
You love to research.
Yo, this someone going like saying brand new.
Go and find
how much
the
you look like so you were Richards and Caution.
Go and find out.
On a ban last night.
Go and find
last night on a ban.
Well,
Go and
wait,
find out
wait,
how
wait,
much
no,
it
wait,
would
no, man,
work.
wait, no.
So
Wait,
Joseph,
no.
Jonathan.
So, but
Because
can I ask you a simple question?
Oh, Joseph,
I ask you when milk powder
The
imported
dairy
to
industry just a
Jamaica.
rebuilding.
So me I ask a classic. I never in the 80s that.
You know what?
I never in the 80s.
That come up or even into the
Can I say something, please?
No,
Let me
but
say
me want
something,
to ask
Let me
again.
say something,
Wasn't
Let me say
milk
something.
powder? Wait a man, dog.
Let me need to shut you down. I need to shut you
Wasn't
down.
milk powder
I'm need from
imported
you,
in
sir,
the
some
80s?
source. Give me the source of information, please. I that may I ask you for.
So,
I that may I ask you
me
for.
to
So, man,
the
ask me
source.
so
No,
far.
No, because you come here. No, because you come here and I tell information. You
Hey,
Richard,
hey,
you love your own
Dark
voice.
night. Dark night.
You love your own
Don't
voice.
ever shut. Don't you
It's not your time to talk.
It's
It's
my
not
time to
your
talk.
time.
No, no,
Hold
you're coming
on,
It's not your
guys.
time to talk.
My time to
Mr.
talk.
I'm
Yes.
here ask
Bishop.
Miss
Amir, I'm just
I'm here
very
ask
patient.
them, brother Yafa. It's just some sources. Some source
Mr.
of
Bishop
information.
time
That's
now.
all
Yes.
me ask them
Yes.
for.
Dark
All me need to hear from Uno
Dark
PNP,
night.
is the
Send me a
wrong
number,
one who
Mr.
did to
Dark
Jamaica.
night, my
That me need
brother.
to hear from Uno.
Dark
Yes,
night,
sir.
my brother.
Guys, good
Pause.
night, good night.
Glenn.
1992 we start import milk powder.
My people, you see, I am coming on these platforms, you know, and here's my perpetual message. Our politics should not be based on the past. As people, we should be intelligently paying attention
God, I'm
to
out.
the
I'm
bills,
out. This guy is so
to the
obnoxious. I'm
bills.
out. I'm out.
You see, if you keep paying attention to the past, it will always be a retroactive solution. We always will have to be trying to fix something that went bad. If we really
No,
want
Glenn.
to steer
Glenn
Jamaica to a
Bishop,
better
no. If you
future.
don't know where you're coming from, you will never know where you're going.
No, give me a minute. We all know where we're coming from. That's why we can quote the past so well, or we can argue about it.
Glenn, may I laugh looking at you? Why you
Here's
look
what
like
I'm saying
Zachariah
now.
said so?
Stop it.
My friend, this is what I'm proving. How childish you guys are.
When we name the
My
job,
appearance doesn't matter. I'm Jamaican. Are you?
Yes, he
You
is.
see, you have a Rastaman there on your DP, and every time we're on the platform, that you want to attack our
I have an internet problem.
But that's not you. That person is not you.
internet problem.
I am my natural self and loving it. No bleach, no nothing. And my hair is something that I can wear.
Look here, I'm not depend on beauty parade with the two on. I want it, yes, sir.
No man, I'm just making something clear.
We now run for Miss Jamaica.
I mean,
All right.
he come out by the man.
But Glenn, in order for us
Anyway, listen to me now. We are go round up now because it's a 4 o'clock and I still carrying up to 4:30. Serious.
Good in there.
What
Don't
I'm
put this
saying
session
now.
there,
Me not depend no beauty contest. Me no in that and classic. Stop doing that.
Exactly.
No, serious. Stop it.
True. Because Miss Charmin, oh, man put a feet, white class and put a feet face.
The thing is, him even look like Zachariah said.
As I'm telling you, listen to me, man. If we're going to say that just gave the answer to the question, most Jamaicans don't like themselves. Classic, your girlfriend probably buying people's hair to put on her head.
You know
while you have a picture of a Rastaman with hair, and you're probably a
That you really come up to talk about?
Here,
You
want the topic.
nonsense.
I am here to respond to
I just
whatever you
ask
want
him
to
a
talk
question why him look like that person.
Alright, you hear me now, man.
Nobody never do that before.
You hear me now. Here's what I want to say. I want to say, you see, in all of the better or the first world countries, what the government says is that the people pay a more intelligent approach. They take a more intelligent approach to politics. So the people, once affected by the policies of the government, they know how to lobby, they know how to organize, write a petition, protest. This government made protest the right of the citizens to organize around a common cause, get some placard. It is in the constitution, you know. And this government made it illegal. You have to write and ask for permission to protest. Yes.
We have to write and ask for permission. You can't just go to the street, go block street and so.
No man, it's a change to the constitution. There was.
Hey, Bishop,
no man, they had
Bishop,
to change the
Bishop
constitution. Look at what I'm saying, you people.
all this
Hello,
time you had to be him applying to do that. All this time, it's not nothing new.
No man,
do it. You're too liar and wicked, man.
This is what I'm saying. No man, hello. It is the right of the citizens to protest.
It is the right of the citizens to protest in a proper way.
Peaceful manner. Yeah, but at the same time, you need to apply.
Can you imagine?
Get up and go to the street, go block road.
Can you guys imagine
Bishop, you
saying that to an oppressed nation, to some slave? Imagine if somebody, if the British said to the slaves that you guys, we understand that you guys have some rights as slaves, you know, but if you are going to protest your slavery or protest to get abolition of slavery, then you must write you must tell us who is going to do it, who is going to say it in order to bring about a change. Can you guys imagine that situation?
We're past that
something about slavery.
We're not back in that days when you have to do that. We're past it already. However, me and you can't just organize a group of 10,000 people and go to the street so we are go block street and so it
no man. As long as it's peaceful, we should be able to just organize and do it.
Well,
I am not advocating for I am not advocating for the burn tire and destroy the property and all kind of that. I am saying as people, if we have an issue, for one, if you are going to stage an effective protest, you want some kind of
then how would that woman here come from a night time with our idiot business? You think so the people them want to see a protest down in Manhattan? Remember say it announced before. It announced so them are going to protest out there. That means them have to have the right to go out.
It's different. It's different. To say announce a protest.
Glenn, what do you want to
protest for? So you organize, you inform the person. Children are not sent to school. No, listen to the difference of anti-Charmin.
Glenn, what do you want to protest for?
But you don't have to ask permission.
What do you want to protest for, Glenn?
Can we see the difference? Can we see the big difference?
Can you tell us what you want to protest for?
That's the difference with me, you know, because I'm willing to read these things.
Glenn, what do you want to protest for?
We have no. Is that they can arrest every.
Mr. Bishop, where I live, yes, we protest. Yes, them protest. Because you not have nobody protest like them your people here. But
they know they're right.
And just get up with you hear it on the news say tomorrow this your group you organize a protest in a Manhattan. It is known before that they are gonna go out there to protest. It is known.
It's kind of like a community event.
Glenn, for the safety of the people, you have to report it. But listen,
thank you.
No, but you guys are not getting what I'm saying. You're not understanding
Glenn, what do you want to protest,
there's a specific point that I'm trying to highlight. Let me see if I can clarify that point.
Yes.
As it is now, if you plan the protest, you say you're going to protest, right? Even if they hear of it and you go out there, you can be arrested just for being a part of that protest. Because what you have to wait for here is for them to say, okay, yes, you can.
No, man, they don't have to authorize you for protest at Jamaica. You just have to tell them when you're going to protest. As long as it's peaceful.
The security forces know that the security forces know so you're going to block halfway tree. So them have to make sure them have the police and whoever.
You can't block anywhere now.
Make sure so the places don't get out of control.
And they're not authorizing to protest. They're not giving permission to block anywhere now.
Okay.
Glenn, what do you want to protest?
And when you ask, you are going to hear that you cannot block anywhere.
Well, that's good because all we used to do is light fire.
Glenn, what do you want to protest, Glenn?
Glenn. Put the point here, come class, but can you tell them what you are telling?
Right, so the main point that I am making is exactly what I'm trying to do here. I'm saying let's pay attention to the laws. Let's understand the unique differences that not even law. Let's pay attention to the bills before it becomes law. That's when you see the real intention of the politicians.
Oh my God.
I am also saying to everyone here, stop allowing yourselves to be emotionally aligned to these parties.
Well,
so to the point,
can agree
to
with
the
you.
point that you're going to not object to the wrongs that your own party is doing.
I can agree with you.
With that said, I would like Mr. Holness to speak to the Petro-Carib deal that he exited with Venezuela and the billions that it cost Jamaica, and he has the nerve to come out into Parliament and minimize it. He's not talking about these things. I am saying the ICT report, your statutory deductions should be authorized. I put it in the chat and some persons objecting with me. It's not I am the person who is going to give Jamaica a lower rating on the corruption index, I am not the person who is going to do it, It is our perception internationally, because you guys need to pay attention that it's not these politicians in Jamaica coming up with these policies. It's international agreements. When they go to these meetings, they sit and they say, look at it. This is something that we think is a standard that should be established for good governance everywhere. So if you're going to be a part of the democracy of the United Federation or the UN in any way, then you are supposed to observe these practices in your country. I'm not the person who is saying it. And Mr. Holness is refusing to give the information that the persons are requesting in order for them to be satisfied with the means of his obvious enrichment.
Sir, can I did you read the IC report?
Yes, sir.
You read the IC report?
Last time we had a conversation with him, he said no. So I guess
did you read? Hold on,
Right,
Mr. Glenn. Mr. Glenn, did you read the IC report?
Let me pull it up now.
Hold on, man. Brother.
Did you read my bed, may I go?
Did you read the IC report?
It's on my screen. What is it you want to find out about?
No, did you see anywhere in the IC report where the people at the IC said that Mr. Holness did not provide anything for them to them?
It says they could not sign off on it because they were not satisfied as to the means of the enrichment. They can't say it's illicit, but they could not sign off on it to say that they are comfortable to say that all of it is approved based on the rules that we agreed. So there is no kickback.
So is there anywhere? Is there anywhere in that where it says that Mr. Holness did not provide any information to them?
No, here's where I got that information.
Answer the question. Is a yes or no? Is a yes or no answer?
The fact that Mr. Holness went to the court, went to a lawyer, and to say that they're infringing on his right to privacy. Then there's obviously something that he thinks is his personal private business that he should not give to them.
Oh, yeah. That is
I am saying. So hold on then, my dear. So this thing will never be signed then?
No,
Here's my position. Here's my position.
So let me ask a question.
You do not take public office and then start talking about your private business, especially enrichment, money.
Yeah, I support that.
So let me ask a question.
Glenn,
if you hired,
I am not finished. You guys ask me the point.
We are done now, my dear. Me tell you, I'm going to my bed.
Exactly.
Glenn, let me ask you a question.
No, you guys know you want me to engage in the PMP, JLP thing, and I tell you I'm on no side.
All right.
I'm on the side of Jamaica strictly. And I can see
but if the Interior Commission cannot certify the Prime Minister Secretary Decoration, why then don't charge him? Because if you can't certify, you're supposed to charge him. You can't charge him.
That's why the laws need to be strengthened with regards to the... Listen to me. You see, accountability of politicians, there is none. And all of us here should be willing to accept that as a fact.
But the investigator say can't find nothing to charge him for. And they hired an international forensic investigative.
Look at what I'm saying, sir. Look at what I'm saying. They have in the Proceeds of Crime Act that they can come to your house.
Go to your 3 minutes. Just ask the box to them final words.
They can go to all of the financial institutions in Jamaica. Once they are probable cause, worse if they make an arrest, They can go to these institutions and get all of your financial records, how much you pay, how much you pay for tax, every single thing. No privacy. But politicians are not held to the same standard. Come on, people. You guys need to wake up. That's the thing. Nobody can call Andrew Wallace a scammer and use the Proceeds of Crime Act against him because he's a politician. So it's a different set of rules, a different set of laws that apply. You people need to wake up.
Glenn, we have 2 minutes. We can get something out of 2 minutes.
Yeah, man, Glenn, we need a little time for say something still before.
Hold on, tap up the screen, take me over to 200, please.
Yeah, me bill alive. Me bill a screensaver for your live now.
All right, Glenn.
Quickly, Jamaica, me talk one.
All right, Glenn. So you say independent on political platform this? We could just deal it. Yeah.
Glenn, chip
Kasha, where you go? You want me ask? Come on,
screen, guys, take me up to the 2.
Where you deal with
all right, Classic.
Are you come here asleep? Me think I
Classic, you come out with a raft or something come out, Classic.
Okay.
And you talk about say agriculture and these things. Classic.
Sorry, love.
Are you saying that when Nigel Clark, Andrew Owens,
screen, guys, carry me to 200.
Michael Leachin and Adam Stewart, 2 months after JLP election, promised the country to grow by 5 in 4 years. Are you saying that them see what you did say? Or are you just a talk what you want to? Are you me ask a question in the Classic? What you say? Them not see what you did say?
I hear nothing what you say now because I just think about the 20 pound of red peas where they up.
All right, yeah, man. You know, if 20 pound of peas in there, yeah.
But with that dead for you hungry. If
yes.
Everything did continue with the
PNP. Then listen, man. That question me ask, man. Let me take a look at them ask that thing, man. Are you saying that when Nigel Clark, Michael Leachin, Andrew Only, Arbin Hill, and where one here? Adam Stewart promised Jamaica 2 months after the JLP election, promised that they will make Jamaica grow 5% in 4 years. Are you saying the forecast what you see? I want different forecast them see? Are the reality what you see? I want
drip irrigation down at South St. Elizabeth. I see it in Manchester, I see it in Clarendon, I see the growth in agriculture right now as we speak. At that me I talk about the 20 pound of red peas on the left.
So what is the benefit? What is the benefit of
probably people about to run go by because them say the minister come.
You know the thing is what me rate, Classic a whole line panning point to the answer the red peas scenario.
Yeah, but I with this man and this red peas where nobody now look for
because that don't make no sense. I saw him stay in this coming in like a soft vibe.
Hey, Charmaine, can you imagine? We
can you imagine what? Can you imagine Prime Minister Saturday decoration? Hey, take me up on the Prime Minister Saturday decoration can
we import $2 billion worth of
Remember say Classic is the agricultural man, you know. So
I was second vice president for JS in Clarendon.
Never second judge.
I know these things.
Mike can put it on board. You know nothing
about it. You can't say that. I sit on a board with a pure PNP.
Can I ask that? Listen,
Mike couldn't put
that question. Why was Andrew old? Why
no man, better you ask one different question because I can't answer nothing about the red peas.
No, me don't know about the red peas.
I can't tell me why is it that the dairy industry is dead under the PNP.
Yeah, man,
I can't tell me why agriculture died under the PNP. I can't tell me why I never had a spend money for agriculture.
Anyway,
caution.
All right, you first. We'll come up and go down.
Red peas talking. Caution, you have the answer to the red peas.
Yeah, well, I know me. I look on the red peas something where I talk about, but we not see nothing that go on with the tea for now. So I don't understand how I talk about the red
peas. Don't put that again below.
Even if you go complain and say one party never do nothing about the red peas, well, your party are about the red peas right now. That are the main question where it's not like say Jamaica. I deal with the red peas now and say the party they never deal with it and we are deal with it now. You're complaining about something where you can't deal with neither.
I actually want to know about the red peas for real though.
I think we read something just like where them and say we could compete with Bellies because Bellies produce red peas, so I don't know what really go on. I have to go dig down in that. Something shed a light on I'm really without looking into it. I'm really think Jamaica need to grow them own peace. So we not dispute that, but we still not do it now. So
we have a land to do
right here. We have an issue right here.
Tarshan, you ever think say because of the pre-deal loss in it? Thank you, baby.
Like
why
stealing
farmers not really interested in a farming?
Yes. And it have a main because that and also probably more like the assistance because farmers go through hell enough. Me respect every farmer.
Real, brother. Me see a lady, the lady cry, them cut out all of the lady planting where she, thank you, friend, where she plant. You know what I mean?
What classic was saying, you know?
Why the people them not really even want to be bothered?
Yeah,
what Classic was saying about the red peas, you know? What Classic was saying, you know? Classic was saying that under the PMP, the agriculture died. The only thing was there is some imported red peas, 20 pounds. That's what he was saying.
Oral, wait no man. Caution.
Mr. Richard, me have a grows with you, you know, because you see you grown and tell lies without conscience, you know. Because you tell me on a program that in the PMP 18 years there be 150 NHT house.
Yes.
And in the history of the NHT, they only built 87,000 house.
No. I said 150 house, 100 community.
150,000. You said 150,000.
Yes, not NHT built all of them, but it was over 150,000 house built during the time.
Yeah. Something like that.
Some may say 100 communities, new communities.
From NHT.
No, NHT not built. NHT are 40,000 NHT built in a time during the time. But 150,000. Remember, I said we used to give private company for NHT give a loan for buy. NHT give a loan for buy from private developer. Yes. So listen, when I come to me argument, listen what I say first.
You always try to change the argument to utilize more you tell.
Classic ask.
Like Mr. Matalan, you Richard. Like Mr. Matalan.
Yeah, like Matalan and Gores and them.
So that's why Matalan support the PNP, you know, because he want
money. No problem, man. But then Adam Stratter support the JLP. Michael Newton.
You have to remember, say JLP I do the same thing now, you know.
Exactly.
Not the same thing. I'm going now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but more free was to give me know than other PNP.
Wait no man, ask Classic with Twitter.
Yes. The tomato them.
Wait no man,
Alan, tomato them.
Yeah, we are working that
my through the lane.
Through the lane, I look for the next money gone, me not see.
What go on for the tomato? You come up talk about the peas, but you not talk about the tomato. What go on?
We are right on the field now.
When I didn't know, sir, Jamaica would have developed their own red peas. You said that brown pod there.
No, man, we are talking about tomato.
No, serious thing we are talking, man.
So what about the tomato? What about the tomato?
Brother. So we would have produced that, and we were growing that in high volumes. All right.
Yes.
And you see when the PNP take over, then
they make import. When the WTO market with the import,
them wipe it out.
Yes, that's true. With the import, yeah. Because the WTO,
you're old enough to know that we.
No, you just said yes.
Me agree with you with the WTO. Okay. WTO come and we start getting cheap.
It tells you, you know.
Wait, no man.
Concrete that you, Richard, is telling Jamaica that PNP killed agriculture.
Is it that me now?
Hold on. You see, like,
I have a legume program right now. All of these are
Mr. You want to go down everybody palm program. Listen to me, man. I'm going to ask that question. No, I'm going to ask that question because we have an hour and 15 minutes before me reach our work. So my wallet.
But you want the program are done soon.
I'm going to ask that question.
Speak. Yeah.
Is the PNP going to do anything different now from what the Jamaica Labour Party government is doing?
Of course. Right, that's not a question.
What is it different that they're going to do?
Can I tell you? Listen, let me tell you. Please, allow me.
Man, what you tell me?
Yes.
Tell me.
March 18th.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, man. Let me tell you, man. The opposition leader, Mark Golden, will outline his policies. And there we will launch a campaign to the Jamaica people to tell them why the 33% who know in not with Andrew Holness should come and vote for the PMP. So just wait now. I just much more there. 50
But
more
the campaign for 4 years now, we're not hearing nothing.
Yeah.
Hold on it. 4 years and you can't write a plan.
Yes.
I can't wait
So
to
hold on,
see
if
this.
you
Be
the
nice.
campaign from 2020, your campaign from 2020.
Yeah, we're selling marketing to the people.
I
Yeah,
know.
but nobody-
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. I listen to the poll. Stop. I listen to the polls because I don't live in Jamaica. I listen to the polls and nationwide there. I say that 33% is.
What do you want to
no, but Dan answer that. Dan answer like
Okay,
I'm blue.
Dan answer. Dan Anderson said only 18% of Jamaicans would vote for Mark Golding, while 30% would vote for.
That answer poll don't make sense, no, because
no, but
if
it makes
that answer
sense.
do a
Yes,
poll,
it does make sense. It does
all
make
right.
sense.
If that answer do a poll where he say
only 1% would vote for Mark Golding.
If it do a poll where the people them say the JLP would better. The JLP would better to run the country for the next 5 years, but yet the people will vote for the PMP. That makes sense?
No, that doesn't make no sense. Exactly, oral.
No, well, I understand. It's a sample of people them take, you know. So it's not like the whole Jamaica them ask the question. And I think about 1,500 people.
We are talking about the poll. We are not talking about the whole Jamaica. We are talking about the poll. What that answer do?
Yeah, that is how them conduct the poll.
Yeah, but you make no sense. The people said the JLP would better run in the country. So why they vote for the PMP?
I see him told people blue that to
you. But as a state, how them conduct the poll is like them select 1,500 people and ask them a question. So it's not the population of Jamaica them ask the question. So the 1,500 people where them use might go with that person or go with that person.
So the poll not good then. The poll not good then. It should.
It's not good, but it have its flaws.
How can you good for run the country but then vote for me?
Caution.
No, but listen.
Yeah, continue, Caution.
So hold on, man. I did not feel before I was rudely interrupted by the two PNP corporate and the platform.
You see, I try to disrespect people, Bridget. We just try to explain.
No, I saw to oral. I'm just returning the courtesy. I'm just returning the courtesy, sir.
You know, I'm not calling a name from night, hombre. And you would want
so you say, Mr. Richards, that the 33% who is against Mr. Holness is the 33% that is undecided against the JLP?
You asking me my answer?
Yeah.
All right, I want me answer. Shut your mouth and mute my answer. Andrew Holness has been going for the last 9 years. So the people of Jamaica see everything where Andrew Holness do. And if the people them don't make up their mind in a months away from election, obviously they are waiting on the opposition leader to say something. However, the 18th of this month, during his budget debate, he will officially launch his campaign for the people of Jamaica to give him a chance. So on wait, man. Look at bad blood, man. Wait, man.
Be a minute there, you. Be a minute. Me not see how a man left from 14% gone at 35% and yet still una go say the man gain stride, you know. Whether or not you don't want to believe it, you know, when him just come in as a leader of
when
the
he
opposition.
said with his own mouth that him drop off, you never hear when him say that?
But him says so?
No, not him.
Well, you know they're not gonna say that he said that.
No, charming.
No, I never listen.
He said the PMP lost 4 points, but they still had
5.
4.
He said that he lost.
He said 5.
Caution. The man said him lose point, but
not
it's
him,
not
man.
like
The PMP, no, the PMP, not him. The PMP lose 4
Well,
points.
I hear what you're saying, you.
All right, continue.
But
Sorry.
it never go. It not go to the.
No, go back to the labor.
Part.
All right. So I'm still have it. But when
That's
I say,
what I'm saying. Him not have it because he don't know what them are gonna do.
yeah, but him just
But
have to
him
say what him have to
admit
say.
that him lose points.
Yeah, but Charmian, you look on the part of the picture there. When Mark Golding entered as the leader of the opposition, he was at 14% and Andrew Holness was at 27%.
Well, me no know them things.
Exactly. And I am saying, Charmian, look on it logically now. for somebody come in at 14% and I lead the person who did at 20%. That is
said Dan Anderson, said Conman Dan Anderson.
He
was 65%. Dan Anderson a Conman. He's a 3-card man.
Anyway, Caution and you, Richards. I can tell you this, brother. Una hanging on a straw because Mark Golding will never see Prime Minister in Jamaica. And I can say that to you right now, without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay. Okay, fortune teller.
Yo,
on that note, my good people, we have to say good morning. I love when you no come, you no beat me up, you no go along with yourself, you no beat up on one another. But me still love you.
Yeah, I can labor more time.
Yes,
and
true. If me go on like PMP, you quarrel, and if me go on like me a labor right, you cuss same way. Me no care.
Charmaine, before you go, you see me, Charmaine, I want you to tell Caution.
Here, Caution. Tonight,
Charmaine, before you go.
You know, you wasn't like the other day when you and your point come across and everybody talk and them okay. That's how it's supposed to be. You understand?
Yeah, man, you must. Before you cut off, you need to tell your Richards.
Tell Caution that mortgage is different from title.
Huh?
Tell Caution say a mortgage is different from a title. Or a mortgage is not a title.
We'll come back with that story. We'll come back with that story.
The other day, Caution and Goody up on our live attack. And Goody spoke about 10,278 titles being issued between 1995 to 2004. Caution decided that the Goody tell lie and Goody supposed to give the host of that program a wheel and read something about mortgage with 74,000 plus mortgages being issued between whatever period. I mean, I tell him say a mortgage is different from a title.
Yes.
Yeah, but Charmaine, well I know, you make a point, but you have to have a mortgage before you get a title?
Yes.
No, but not necessarily. You can have a title different. You can just have a title.
It depends, you know, Caution, because okay. Let's take for instance.
They were talking about NHT house. They were talking about housing.
No, they were talking about
housing. So you have to have a mortgage before you have a mortgage title.
You can't get this title. No, but the reality is,
if you don't finish pay for that place, you're not gonna get the
But the reality is, they were talking about two different programs because Caution went about NHT while Goody was talking about and where the HAJ program name?
Classic. Let me tell you this, Classic. Let me teach you something now. At that time, in the 90s, it never named HAJ, it named NHDC. National Housing Development Corporation.
Which is different from
NHT. Classic. Wait no. Them the responsible for build house them time there. Then them change the name to HAJ in 2009, 2008. So it wasn't HAJ that time. And then underneath the Operation Pride with 3 other housing cooperation, them do that something there. So you have to get the facts straight before you come and talk. You understand?
But
so you issue out 70,000 mortgages at that time there to people. And that is what me I talk about.
Yeah, but mortgage is different from title.
Yeah, but
that's the point.
Jesus Christ.
I wanna mix it up.
No, and I'm not about mix up you, Richards. You have to talk about mortgage versus mortgage and title.
So how much title Andrew give? How much title Andrew give?
You cannot come out and talk about
title
in mortgage versus in Buddhist title.
Nobody is talking about mortgage versus title. We are talking about
argument, you know, my friend.
Houses. Because in order for you get a mortgage, that means you get a house. Am I wrong, am I right?
Exactly.
Or a land, or a piece of land. That's
something you get. Yes, you get something.
Yes.
When them pay mortgage for land?
Yeah, you pay mortgage for land. Yeah, you can pay mortgage for land to Canada. And they get title. So you're right to Caution.
Okay.
And you can mortgage land too. You get me?
Okay.
Classic. May I tell you something classic? May I ask you a thing? Miss Charmaine, Classic, would you be listening to Mark Golding's budget speech and the 18th of March.
Melissa Mark Golden budget speech last time.
No, I thought this time. This one. This is the most important one.
Of course, me go listen to it.
Thank you.
Yeah, because he will repeat everything. He will repeat everything you hear the Prime Minister say.
Remember, Mark went top for the Prime Minister, you know. The Prime Minister
conference, you know.
It is in the interest of everyone.
Everyone to listen.
To listen to both.
Both, exactly.
Yes.
Thank you very much. All right.
And I'm going to make a prediction.
I'm
going to make a prediction. Mark Golden will repeat.
You can come with some good.
Yes, Mr. Charmaine. Mr. Charmaine, we're going to facts after they took the budget.
Yes.
I'm going to make a prediction. Mark going to repeat everything he hear the Minister of Finance said.
Predict. I know it's pretty true.
That's true.
Listen, me, I'm going to predict that you can make. Yeah? I say you can wake up tomorrow morning. Pray to God wake up tomorrow morning. Predict that. You can't predict that.
Make prediction for that.
Anyway, Mr. Charmaine, I wish you have a blessed night.
Sweetheart, thank you guys. Thank you.
No, me need an apology, you. Me no
Alright, Joseph, apologize to Carla.